It's Sunday. Welcome. Poseidon's having a great time.
Oh, this is a sick fucking beat, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pantelis Live. A nice little chance for you guys to fuck around with us on a Sunday. We got Olga in the chat. We got Halsan, the whole crew's here. Jess Sorrell, all the way from Australia. Marvin's here. Tonight I'm going to run after this, go to the bordel, do some English and French comedy.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. That's why I didn't warn anyone. I just found out from Mike. I had no idea that I was supposed to go, but I'm very happy to go. I have a lot of fun when I'm doing stand-up with Mike. So remember, guys, the Patreon is fucking doing numbers. All right, that's where the bonus episodes all go to. And for people that are signing up for their yearly membership, they're also getting those limited edition Pantelis podcast keychains coming in after the 30th of this month, because that whole, special ends on the 30th of September. So I already have a couple of bags here. Send them out. Check this out. Look at this.
Oh shit!
Look at these. Look at how these bags go out there. Look at that.
That's sexy.
Fucking, we know what we're doing here. We look like we know what we're doing. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Mr. Poseidon, you said that you have a big news story to bring us today.
Yeah, so...
What are we talking about? You said you have a new favorite movie.
No.
I want to hear more about that.
No. So you know the movie Cuties came out September 9th?
Yeah.
And I didn't watch it yet, but I think I'm going to watch it to be able to talk about it more like in depth on my next In Bed with Poseidon. But basically, people are saying about it that it's basically normalizing pedophilia.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, sir.
But I listened to...
But I'll be honest, I did give it a thumbs down. Because I heard they're trying to bang kids or something.
I listened to Abba Preach's commentary on it. And they said that they wanted to bash the movie right off the bat, like everybody else.
Like me. Like, you want to bash it, but I haven't seen it, so I can't... Yeah.
So, and then they watched it and they were like, no, maybe we have this wrong. Because it was in Europe, it was marketed very differently.
I heard that too. I heard that here, for some reason, they're marketing it to pedophiles, but in Europe, they weren't.
Exactly. I think, I don't know if you've seen the poster for the one in Europe.
Yeah, with those kids with their kites.
Yeah, they're basically playing in the streets, something normal, right? But here, it was advertised, the way it was advertised, they were fucking half naked. These kids were half naked on a fucking
shaking
poster.
that ass.
You know what I mean? Twerking and shit and doing like poses, like fucking strippers, bro. You know what I mean?
Like fucking strippers, bro.
So that's why people were freaking out, and the people had this idea that it was normalizing pedophilia, which I thought the same thing, and I kind of still think the same thing until I watch it. But then Abba and Preach said,
forget what Abba and Preach said. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it, but I'm gonna watch it.
What did Abba say
this week? They said the whole movie goes basically that some of these girls, first of all, these dance troops, I didn't even know they exist in real life.
Wait, you didn't know that dance troops exist? Dude, Preach was a dancer.
Yeah, but not like 11-year-old, 12-year-old girls dressing up like this. I didn't know it was a real life thing.
Okay.
Until yesterday.
Yeah, you know about beauty pageants too, right? They do that shit with...
Yeah, that I knew.
Okay. So I'm just asking. I'm just curious to see where...
Like, I don't know about this world. I have no clue what the fuck is going on in that world. And that apparently there's fucking viral videos on YouTube of girls doing what they do in the movie. And the movie...
What do they do in the movie?
Like doing dance routines and shit. And dancing like fucking twerking and shit. Chris
D is talking about my background canvas over here with Nicolaidi when he jumped... to the fans. Yes, it is cool. I love it. Flatcat's telling people do not watch the movie. It's fucked up, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't know how fucked up the movie is. Netflix did try to market it to pedophiles, which is fucking weird. So especially if the movie's not about that, that's fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
So there's only one market we could go for.
Does that make it more fucked up or less fucked up?
The
movie's not...
Well, the movie has its own issues from what I hear, but the story of, I heard about the little girl who I think she's in a Muslim family and she shouldn't be dancing and all that. She's trying to scare them. Whatever, that could be that's a good story. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people probably gone through that. The fact that they're like, we made a poor judgment decision by posting a photo of the girls shaking their asses or whatever. It's like, yeah, that is a poor judgment. Why would you do that when the original poster is about a bunch of kids holding kites? That is a weird change. That is definitely like, a weird change.
Netflix, what are you trying to do here, bro? And it's not, and they can't say like they did it by mistake either.
I can't wait till you actually watch it and then you tweet out, you're like, Netflix, you're responsible for this erection. And then,
God damn.
So let's see, what's the chat saying? Marvin's like, be sure to cover Chrissy Mayer triggering Stuttering John.
Who's Stuttering John?
What did she do? I saw that she had him on, but I haven't seen the episode. I saw that. I think Merch tweeted. He said Merch tweeted something. Call him Dabbling John from now on. But I didn't see what the fuck he did. Stuttering John. I guess I gotta watch it.
I don't know who Stuttering John is.
Welcome. No, he was on Stern. I can't explain that to you right now. You go look it up later. He was a character on Stern. Let's see here. So who do we have? Seabass is here, and he's already offended. He's hashtagging that shit. Halsan, we already said. Marvin, welcome to the chat. Silver and Gold, shit, I didn't see him. What's up? Mental Funerals here. Not the dude from before. Witch Doctors. I like Witch Doctors. There we go. Olga's here. Did I see Olga? I don't know, but Olga's here. Let's see who else. Justin Tremblay. All right, so most of the crew, most of the regular Sunday peeps are here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck happened. You're going to have to type it out for me, Marvin. Let me know what he did or what she said to trigger him. But it is always fun to make fun of Stuttering John, especially if now we're calling him Dabbling. Is it because he dabbles in a lot of different stuff and he's not good at anything? Is that what she said? Because that's pretty fucking funny. She said, so you dabble in stand-up, and he got super offended. Yeah, he's not a good stand-up. That's amazing. Dabbling John. That's what happens to him. So Poseidon was trying to act today. He went and did an audition for a small part, and he fucked it up. But you know what? He pretty mature of him, because he told me, I know that I fucked it up. Like, he came to see me. He's like, I didn't. What did you say? You weren't like mentally ready. You were reading too much. You were thinking of the script too much.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good that you're knowing that it's not about repeating the script.
Yeah. And I was upset at myself that I fucked it up. Like
Don't become like me. That's what I do. I'm upset at myself every time I fail something. It's not a healthy way to live.
Yeah.
Just you just do better the next time. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You do better next week or the week after, whenever the fuck you get another audition.
Exactly. So, yeah, where were we going with this?
I don't know. We were talking about kids, and then I wanted to know what the fuck happened with Beast Sidon now on Discord.
Beast Sidon. Where did that come?
Sidon.
Beat Sidon.
Oh,
because I was dancing.
Yeah. Oh, he probably had you dancing. Yeah, because I showed you. Phil also sent me little videos of you that he wanted the crew to make a GIF of, but I haven't. Well, yeah, I should open. You guys are right, though. I should open the Discord up in case there's people that want to call into the show. Mr. Poseidon, you come with me tonight? You're staying the whole night?
Damn right I am.
Did you like the show last week? I did it in English last week. Did you like it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
It was a good set?
It was a very good
I'm
set.
thinking of doing most of that set in French tonight on the French show. Mm-hmm. Do you think it'll work?
Of course. Why wouldn't it work?
I hate that you say of course. I don't know, bro. Sometimes shit doesn't work.
Well, I mean,
we're going to test it out.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got this in the bag. I've seen you do stand-up so many times.
Okay, let's see. Take some acting classes, Silver and Gold says. I was telling you that when I was young, I took acting classes. I think they'll help him, acting classes. And I told him, so they put up little performances, like little theater stuff. Yeah. Because I learned most of the shit I learned was doing theater, like with Phil, like plays and stuff. Because you have months of repeating, preparing for the play. Yeah. So then at some point, it stops being about repeating the lines. You're thinking of the scene. So even if somebody fucks up their line, you don't care. Like, you just go with it. Yeah. Because you're doing it so much, it just becomes part of you.
Well, I searched it up to take acting classes, and because of COVID, they're not doing in-person seminars. They're only doing like
Skype and shit. Yeah, that's too you need to be there for that kind of shit.
You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, shit. So like I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, which is weird.
I feel you though. I feel that's a little. I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? How about this? How about I speak to Phil? I write some stuff down. We film sketches and
super down. Yeah. And you guys direct me.
Well, we have no choice. We're going to direct you right off the fucking bridge or something. It's either that or you're directing yourself to the unemployment line, sir.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Because I pictured somebody just... You know what I pictured in my head? I pictured somebody, like a director with a camera, like a cameraman, a film crew, and then the director being like, okay, no, directing. And the guy just walks off a bridge. Like,
just keep walking. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry, we're professionals.
I just pictured a cartoony situation.
By the way, my fight with Purelator continues. So for Studio B, we have a second, I don't even know, the Mike Ward Theater of Dreams. That's the rental studio. And I bought some wall art for Poseidon to have behind him on his directing chair. And it's basically like a cool monkey with like headphones, and it looks cool. And the canvas was ordered 2 weeks ago. Purelator was supposed to bring it last Friday. They never did it. It's late. I don't mind that it's late. What I do mind though is that they lied. They said we attempted a delivery and nobody was there, which was a lie because we have cameras. Nobody ever showed up. There was no paper, nothing. So I reached out to them. First they said on Twitter, oh, please message us, don't make it public. We'll help you out. The guy goes, oh, I just checked. You're going to get it the next day. Don't worry about it. It was some kind of accident. The guy fucked up. He'll bring it to the next day. Next day, nothing showed up. So I said, hey guys, are you guys fucking playing games with me right now? Like, you lie about bringing it. This happens. They stop talking to me. I tweet again. They panic. They say, give us your email. We'll reach out to you. Like 2 customer service people reach out to me via email. We're very sorry for what happened. Please give us the description of the item, a link if you can. We'll try to figure it out. They clearly lost it. So I sent them a description. I sent them the link to Amazon. And there are people here, the French people from Quebec. I saw their names, their email things. And I send them the item. I go, are you guys admitting finally that you lost it? Just so I can know where I'm going with this. I just want to know. Also, are you guys going to address the fact that your delivery driver lied about coming? Is anyone going to address that? They stopped replying to me. They stopped replying to everything completely. It goes, we can get back to you. Never, nothing. So then I emailed again. I go, so any update on this? Anything happening? Nothing. So I reached out to Amazon, and Amazon's like, we'll just give you the money back. Fuck these people, right? We're very sorry that this happened, type of thing. Yeah. But I'm still waiting. Monday, I'm going to reply again. Be like, yo, what the fuck? There's an item that's missing. The second I call you guys out on it, that I have cameras that you never showed up here or whatever, you just go silent. Like, what kind of fucking business are you running? Because it's not just me. I'm just the asshole that's willing to go the extra mile. This happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't fighting back, so I'm going to fucking fight back. Just be honest. We lost the package. We're late, whatever. Nobody gives a shit. You tell me it's late, it's late. I don't give a fuck. I'll wait till next month. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. It's not part of my health. We're gonna survive without that fucking canvas. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you're lying. That's what I fucking don't like.
That's what bothers you.
That's what I don't like. It's the lies and then the silence when I call you out on something. Like, we showed up. You weren't there, really? And then how come there's no slip? And also I have a camera all day out there. No one ever showed up. And then you're like, fuck. Right? You didn't fight me on it. You didn't say, yes, we did. We have proof. You just stopped talking. You're like, oh, fuck. This guy leveled up. Yeah. And not just a camera here. We have cameras all over the fucking building.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up. Don't lie to me. Just say the truth.
Fuck them.
And then Intelcom did the same thing yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I complained so much that now they take pictures of where they left the package.
Yeah, I remember they started doing that to me too at home. But here, for some reason, they keep lying that they show up when they don't show up. I guess nobody wants to go upstairs in the building, but we have elevators. They don't have to. Do you know what I mean? But people are asking in the chat about the Raptors. Who asked that? Pat?
Oh.
Very upset about this is why I'm upset. Like, it's sports. You win some, you lose some. Why I'm pissed off is multifaceted. Okay, Siakam has been shit since the restart. It's fine. It happens. I think the kid's going to get better as the years go by. You have these ups and downs. What bothers me is, obviously, some of the shit calls, but it wasn't even the ref's fault. 30 points on turnovers. That killed you right there.
What does that mean?
They gave away the ball so many times. The other team scored 30 points on all the Raptors' turnovers.
Oh, shit.
The Raptors lost by 5. So if they just made half those turnovers instead of all of them, they would have won the game.
Oh, my God.
And they didn't play well, and they were still there, imagine. But what bugs me is coaching-wise. Nick Nurse, coach of the year. You see that Siakam is having trouble. You have to pull him out. Why don't you put Thomas in, who at least comes in off the bench and fucking drains threes? You know what I mean? Siakam couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything on the post. He wasn't grabbing rebounds. He couldn't score. So that kind of bugged me. I was like, fuck, man. I'm not saying get rid of Siakam. I love the kid. I think he's going to become amazing. And no, this is a learning process. But you see he's not doing well. He's not shooting. Put someone else who's proven to shoot. Also, Boucher didn't play at all Game 7. I'm not saying he would have changed the game, but we weren't getting rebounds. Offensive rebounds we weren't getting. Fucking defensive rebounds we weren't getting. The other team was Boston was winning their own rebounds. Why don't you put him in? Let him grab a couple of rebounds for us. Let him just change the momentum a bit. Maybe we break out quicker. Just try it. You see that what we're doing isn't working. So that kind of shit kind of bothered me. But whatever, it happens. I mean, still love that fucking team. They brought me a lot of joy. I'm very proud of their championship last year. And they were champions for over 400 days, like 450 days or something. Which is unheard of. It's never happened. Like for one title reign because of COVID and all that, you know. Because normally you can't have more than 365 in one title reign, right? It's the year. Yeah. They did though. They fucking. Yeah, I find that funny. It's hilarious. So I'm very happy. Like I'm proud of the team. It just sucks that you didn't you didn't shake things up when you should have. Like I would have changed it up. I would have been like, look, it's not working. I'm not gonna keep trying the same thing. Put someone else in. Sports are becoming a thing of the past. I don't think sports are becoming a thing of the past, silver and gold, though I do think America is facing a big fucking problem. I saw with the NFL, this is something I don't understand. So it was the Kansas City Chiefs, I think it was the opening night of the NFL against the Texans. They were playing Kansas City. And instead of kneeling for the anthem, all that, they didn't do any of that shit. Once the anthem was over, all that, they all crossed arms. They all held each other's arms. They made a line standing up for unity, which I would think that's fucking fine. You're not insulting the flag. You're just showing that, we're united against bad. And the few fans that were there, Kansas City, were booing. So I saw this and I was like, fuck, now I don't get, what are you booing? Are you booing because you're hardcore Kansas City fans and you hate the Texans so much? You're like, don't touch the Texans. You can't lock arms with them. Fuck them. Like it was a football boo? Or are you booing because they're doing something like some type of protest, let's say? So that's what I don't understand.
You know what I think it is? I think that lately, especially with the election in the United States coming up, politics has been so much in people's faces that when they tune into sports,
they don't want it.
They don't want it.
Yeah.
So even if you do a small thing, just a little, like just to show that, you know what I mean? Not even disrespecting.
Yeah,
anything.
Exactly. I think people are triggered. They're like, fuck that. I'm tired of this.
It's like, okay, bro, like it's in my face 24/7.
You might be correct about this because nothing else makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what do you want at this point, right? They weren't disrespecting the flag. So it might have been that. It might have been that they just had enough of it.
They just want 2 hours to tune out of everything.
Yeah.
And they can't even tune out with their favorite thing.
Yeah.
So
okay, you know what? That makes more sense because I honestly I was confused. I was like, is it a football thing? Is it just that they hate them so much? Yeah. Like you can't be friends with them, or is it? or is it just to like fuck this? I'm tired. They're probably tired though because it is annoying.
Yeah. Well, but because we're in Montreal, right?
Yeah.
So we don't live in the States right now.
Yeah, we don't see it as much.
Shit is heated in the States right now.
Yeah.
Bro. There's fucking riots in half of the fucking cities in the United States. It's like,
you know what's funny about those is
there's fucking wildfires like crazy.
I love how the wildfires is not
because of a gender reveal.
Was it really that started the California wildfires?
Apparently, yeah.
I don't think it started the whole. Like, what's happening now? They destroyed California because
it's like a snowball effect, right? A small fire here will cause.
I saw Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah was angry about gender. First of all, I think all that shit is stupid. I don't like gender reveal parties. I think it's fucking dumb. Yeah. First of all, how do you reveal? That means that one of you knows the sex of the kid. No.
I never thought about it.
One of you already knows it. For you, somebody knows it, right?
No.
For you to reveal it.
I think they get the family involved.
That's so stupid. What an overcomplicated thing anyway. So I don't like that. However, Trevor Noah said something. He's like, he was angry apparently that people do gender reveal parties. Like, I'm not angry. I just think it's stupid. But he was angry because he said the gender isn't really the gender until the kid grows up and then decides then that's the gender. So you shouldn't do it. But it's the same way he sees jokes. For him, a joke is not a joke until he sees someone else do it and then copies it and then says it himself. So it's the same thing for him. It's just things evolve differently, right? It just depends on how you look at them. Fucking hack. Get out of here, bro. Scared of nobody. You like that one?
You're the best.
Fuck him.
But
fucking joke thief, bro.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but I like that. That was cool. That was.
You're welcome. Yeah, we didn't say we're gonna take it easy because it's fucking live on Sunday.
Yeah.
We didn't. And you've seen me. I've already said it. I've calmed down. I'm not going after people for nothing. It's the second you start now that I go after you.
The other day, I'm walking out of the gym. I froze. I froze, bro.
There was fucking blue smoke everywhere, and they're like, "It's a boy." And then you're like, no, that hasn't been proven yet.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Okay. So me, as soon as I hear heels, I go, "Ooh, what's this?" Right?
You've been conditioned to turn around when you hear heels. Yeah, same.
So as soon as I hear heels, I go, "Oh." It depends on the walk. If it's not too heavy, if it's not like clock long, it's like a little click clack, click clack, click clack. I go, "Oh, what's this?" And I turn my head. I turn my head, and to my surprise, it's not a woman.
Okay.
It's a man.
Who had like very noisy shoes.
Bro, you don't understand. This man was dressed like a woman from head to toe.
How do you know it was a man?
Okay. So he had like the Velma style haircut, like in Scooby-Doo.
Like blonde hair?
No.
Who's Velma? The nerd?
Yeah, the nerd with the glasses.
Like the red hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
red or brown? Where the fuck is she?
Brown, whatever. But it was the same hairstyle.
Like this, like here and cut.
Yeah, okay. But a bit lower.
Okay.
To the like shoulder length, right? And full beard, glasses. Dude's walking like a woman.
Full beard and glasses.
Full beard
I love
glasses.
This. Yeah.
Smoking a joint, just in a dress.
This is my new favorite person.
And in high heels, bro. Just fucking. Didn't get, and he even like he noticed me freezing.
That's amazing, bro. This guy wins.
He noticed me freezing because I was in shock. He puts his joint in his mouth and he whips his hair like this, and he could. Then he takes.
Oh, bro, can I say something?
And I was just like,
that guy wins, bro. That's amazing.
Bro, I was like this. I was like,
you know why I like that guy? Because he's actually fucking the system.
You think? What do you mean?
Yeah, because it's different. You panic. You're like a deer in headlights. But like a regular person would probably ask, like, all right, like, what do you want me to refer to you as? You know.
Yeah.
But SJWs, super far left, just panic because they're like, looks like a dude. There's a beard, dressed like a woman. I don't want to offend him. He's like, what the fuck did you call me? You know?
No, I just hadn't seen anything like that in my life.
But what I'm saying is, other people, like me, I would ask. I'd be like, okay, well, what do you want me to refer to you as? You have a fucking beard and you're dressed like a woman? What are we going with?
Yeah.
You know, what do you feel like?
I wasn't having a conversation with him.
No, I'm saying that would have been me.
Okay.
But SJWs will freak the fuck out because they can't assume, right? What do they do? Because there's two things in one.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I like what he's doing there. I appreciate or whatever she's doing there. I appreciate that shit.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see.
Make the game a little harder. They want to play this fucking weird game. Make it fucking hard on them. Because what's the problem with just asking?
Yeah,
just ask.
I never saw. Yeah, I never saw a problem with that either. But me, it was just because I hadn't seen a dude dressed like that or a woman. Like I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
But it was just such a like
shock
that I was like, and that my brain thought.
How big was the beard? Like a pretty thick beard.
No, like
5 o'clock shadow or more.
More.
We got to bring this guy on the show, bro. This guy's amazing. This guy's fucking amazing, bro. He's fucking on the whole system. I like it.
Yeah, which was fucking, it was weird because like, you know, because like your brain thinks one thing,
yeah,
but then you see something else. So
you should have, once you realize what's happening, you should have appreciated it.
Now I
should have been like, goddamn right, bro. Keep him fucking guessing.
Now that you explain it like that, I appreciate it. Now that you explain it like that, I appreciate it.
Because I mean, I have no issues with that. No. But you know, I do find it funny when I could see someone panicking, like, sir, let's just ask, and then go with that. That's it. You don't have to force yourself. You don't have to panic.
My de facto thing is just, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Man or woman. What's up, bro?
Yeah, that I know. That's weird. That's a weird crutch that you have about the bros with the chicks. Good. Okay. So let's see. I just call guys and girls. Let's see. I call guys he and girls she. Flat cash. Yeah, but what he's saying is, if you don't know, like him right now, he doesn't know. He's like, I don't know what the fuck this person goes by.
Yeah.
So, but you weren't talking to them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. No, but if I was speaking to him, like I would have asked, like, what do you prefer?
Yeah.
You know, if I had to say, like, you know, if I had to refer to him like he or she, you know.
Yeah, but you see, this person, because beard and high heels, would have known. Okay, it's not easy to tell.
Well,
like nobody knows.
Fuck.
Imagine it.
I hope it, bro. Imagine you tell him, okay, what do I ask you? And he's like,
Mexican. You're like, fuck, I wouldn't have guessed that one. That was.
And he's like, she, and then you're like, okay, ma'am, and he's like, I'm a man.
No, not everyone freaks out. That's the other thing.
I know.
Misconception.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that people just want to bitch at you. Most people don't want to. Most people want to be left alone.
It's like the image of vegans that I have in my head.
Yeah, but Mike's a vegan.
Yeah,
See what I mean?
exactly. You know, but most vegans I've met actually all of the vegans I've met
Are cool people. That's what it is. You take negative. Same thing with the media, bro.
Yeah.
What is the media showing? Every time someone, let's say a gun owned country's fucking armed. If that was the case, everyone would be shooting each other right now. It would be fucking civil war already.
But I don't understand that logic either, because somebody could
Natalie, welcome.
Oh shit. I don't understand that either, because somebody could be out to kill you.
Yeah.
With a knife, a kitchen knife, or literally a car. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's not.
I never understood that logic. Like,
here's the thing. Obviously, I believe that not everyone should have a gun.
Of course not.
Obviously, like you should do. But I think they already do that. I think in the States, it's not easy to get a gun. I think you have to have a background check. You can't be a criminal. You have mental problems. Like they do. Most of the shit that you see, gun crimes, that like actual crimes and shit.
It's illegally owned.
It's illegally owned fucking guns. And that shit's going to exist even if they're illegal. So even if you make guns fully illegal, the people who get them illegally are going to get them through the same channels illegally.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So it's, anyways, Mike is the unicorn of vegans. He's really not flat cat, because a lot of people that I know that are vegan, they don't fucking bother anyone.
Yeah.
They're not militant.
Yeah, they just do their own thing.
Yeah. They exactly like that. Do it again.
They're just doing their own thing.
Exactly like that. That's what they're doing. So no, that's the problem with the media too. They just show you the most militant, most crazy fucking people.
Yeah.
Do you remember 9/11, bro? After 9/11, everything the TV would show when it was Muslim guys in the Middle East, they were all in deserts yelling death to America. They wanted to blow shit up. That's all they would show. So then people who never met a Muslim like, Jesus Christ. Dude, don't you? I don't know. You were young too during that.
I was young, but the thing is,
but I remember every video they were showing me on CNN was in the desert, bro. And I was like, this can't, because my school, there was a lot of Muslim kids. I was like, that's not everyone.
That's the thing. I think it never bothered me because I went to a school with a lot of Muslim kids also, and they were all super chill.
But the news does that, dude. They show you the most extreme cases because it sells, right? Because then you're going to keep watching. And then they sell ads. Yeah. That's all it is, right? All they care about. Here's the fucked up thing is the reason why they don't give a shit about the garbage they tell you is because they don't care if they indoctrinate you with stupid propaganda. All they care is that you keep wanting to tune in. If you tune in because of fear or because of interest, it doesn't make a difference to them. They just need your eyes on that so they could sell ads. That's all they care about. So they'll tell you anything as long as they know that this makes you keep watching. And normally negative stuff, believe it or not, makes you want to keep watching.
Really?
Yeah, because especially scary stuff. Because like the COVID deaths, dun, 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 and they had the skull and bones and they were showing the death toll going up because you think that you're informing yourself. You're like, I don't want to die. What's happening? What's the news, right? So but really they were repeating the same information over and over, making it scarier than it was, right? Just so people could keep watching. You remember how much I panicked the first month? The way I was dressed up.
I panicked too, bro.
And every time I'd walk into the cafe to get one to go, because I thought if I sat there, I'd die. They had on the screen, they were showing, all around the world, the infection rate.
Yeah.
And they were making it seem like it was death toll. Remember? Because they were showing the infections and they had a skull logo. But infection doesn't mean death.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking 90-something% of the people who had it got over it, survived it.
What was it? 99 point something?
Yeah. But the way they made it seem in the beginning scared the shit out of me. I was like, holy fuck, I thought it was like the end of the world.
Yeah.
But that's the way you sell it.
Interesting.
Yeah, you need people to keep, especially now with alternative media, the internet, all that. People get their information from different places. It's very hard for you to keep people looking at CNN or Fox or all that. It's very hard unless you have a good show. You know what I mean? That's why they have those special shows, those opinion shows, right? Like Fox has Tucker Carlson. CNN has the big guy. What's his name? The chubby guy who looks like Uncle Fester. They have that guy. They used to have Wolf Blitzer. Like you have to have these specialty shows to make people want to watch that thing so you could sell ads because the same news cycle over and over, people are going to start tuning out and be like, I'll just check my phone for updates. It's like what regular radio, how they didn't realize it, but they were killing regular radio when they kept talking about the time and the weather every 5-10 minutes. I think every 15 minutes.
Hold on. Who
so the regular radio, right?
Yeah.
They didn't see the fear. They didn't see the competition from satellite radio in the beginning. They were even running, satellite radio was even running ads about satellite radio on the radio.
Oh, you told me this.
Because the radio was so stupid, they couldn't see it, This is like podcasting. I've been talking about podcasting for years, and people are like, that's never going to catch on, bro. Who the fuck's going to listen to that in their car? Suck a dick now. So what happened was they kept repeating, like they used to in the old days, because people couldn't tell what's going to happen. But now people have phones, and they were like, it's cloudy, and it's currently 8:15. It's not, but now time is everywhere. The time is written everywhere. It's on your computer. It's on your cell phone. The weather's everywhere. It's on the fucking forecast. So you don't need to keep repeating the same thing to people when they're listening that they already know. And then they would cut and go to a shitty commercial that people can't skip, unlike podcasts, right? And the commercials are never personalized. It's very rare that it's the actual host talking about a product he likes or they sent him over. It's always these corporate shit like, come, and people, that musical voice, like, 50% off. People got fed up with that shit.
Yeah.
So they started leaning towards alternatives, right?
Yeah.
Satellite radio was the first. It was the peak. People are like, oh, fuck, I'll pay, but I get whatever the fuck I want. If I want music, I have an entire channel just for music. No one's going to fuck with me. No ads, right?
Yeah.
Talk radio blew up more because Howard Stern was now uncensored. Anyone could listen to him on there.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
You had different times of the day where you have different shows, fucking Ron and Fez. You had everyone there. And then podcasting. As soon as podcasting started to blow up, you have everyone you want that you like, comedian or whatever. You could just listen to them directly.
Yeah.
You're not paying anything. It's on your fucking phone. You take it with you everywhere. You can have it in your headphones on the metro. You could drive and listen to it. Fucked the shit I was talking about 10 years ago that people thought it was crazy. But the internet, who's going to have internet, bro, everywhere they go? Obviously, the world was working towards having internet everywhere you go, fucking Wi-Fi everywhere.
Yeah.
I knew this because in the 2000s, Greece had fucking internet everywhere. And they were working on having a Greece.
Really?
Yeah, in Europe and in Greece too. They would all, cell phone technology was always ahead because they didn't have the same infrastructure we did here. Here we had a lot of landlines. Everyone had a landline. The infrastructure was built, right? Bell has all these huge infrastructure. It wasn't like that in Europe, especially after all those wars. So they were always focused on the next thing, right? Wireless technology.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, if they're doing it, Wi-Fi is going to be a regular thing in Canada too. And it became a regular thing. Wi-Fi, dude, every cafe has Wi-Fi. Everywhere you go, like we have our own Wi-Fi because they want you to go there.
But usually whatever starts off in Europe starts off earlier than it does here. You know what I mean? I've noticed this even with fashion, clothing, all that. Even like smoking cigarettes, something as simple as that. So a couple of years ago, like 5 years ago, the fashion in Europe, or I would say in Greece, was to no longer buy regular cigarettes. It was to
roll your own
cigarettes.
I don't know if that's a fashion thing, bro.
Well, it's not a fashion thing, but you know what I mean. The style, I guess.
It's not a style thing either, but you're just saying that you start rolling your cigarettes and the excuse is you saw it from Greeks.
No. So the reason why that happened was because of the crisis in Greece, you remember? So
Yeah,
nobody didn't have as much money. But
nobody didn't have as much money.
So it was like...
Nobody didn't have as much money. That's a good sentence. Nobody didn't have as much money as somebody. Perhaps.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. It's for different reasons. Like the reason why cellular technology was always pushed forward there is because they didn't have the same infrastructure we had here. Here they were always holding it a little back because they had the monopoly.
Yeah.
Right, Bell. They didn't want other carriers to come in. You know what I mean? Now though, with 5G, once that really steps in, it's gonna leave an opening all around North America for different companies to come because everything's wireless and instant.
What are your thoughts on that?
On what? Wireless and that's where
5G,
everything's going.
5G.
I don't know, dude.
I don't believe.
Are you talking about the dangers of 5G? Because I don't look. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. Look, it doesn't seem. Here's the thing. I believe that, of course, from the basic knowledge that I have about this stuff and about fucking the what's it called, like the wireless networks. I know that everything works on different frequencies and it could fuck with your brain. On the basic level, it does make sense that it could be very bad for you, 100%. Yeah. But I don't know for a fact. I've never tested it. I don't know, and it also doesn't make sense to me that if it would fuck with your head, cause cancer, all that they would just launch it everywhere, and then the whole world, we all commit suicide, everyone dies. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking the other day. I feel like it's been blown way out of proportion.
However, it can't be good for you. We already know that just you, if you have a Wi-Fi router in your bedroom and you sleep with all the time, we know it's not good for you. So this could be terrible for you because there's like they're heavy duty apparently, like the frequencies, like that's why everything's so and that's why they're so strong, but they only have short distances. That's why they have to be in multiple places. Like they have to be but the information travels almost instantly. So it's gonna make way for like the real Internet of Things, where everything is connected, everything is instant. They're gonna move towards removing all your credit cards, everything. You're gonna have one thing, and everything's gonna be automatic. You see, Silver and Gold says 4G towers can kill people right now. And we already know that, right? Those big fucking, it's not good to live around them and all that all the plants around it die. So, but I don't know, like the conspiracy side of it, like the whole, everyone's going to get cancer. I don't know. It might be true. It might not be. I can't tell you because I don't know.
Well, because here's the thing, right? So so they're saying that like people were just seen as the cattle of the elite.
The cattle,
right?
Yes.
The cattle, right? And I was thinking, like, what use would we be, right, if you can't milk us? So they just release something that kills everyone.
Then again, if it doesn't kill you, here's the other thing. What if it doesn't just kill you? What if it's just like anything else, just it speeds it up, like you get cancer, you develop certain diseases. You're still cattle. They can still take advantage of you.
Yeah.
It's not like companies have been proven to give a shit about the health of their...
That's true. It's kind of like how regular cows are fucking put in these little fucking cages.
So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. However, I'm just going to talk about, let's say it doesn't kill you. It's going to make for a pretty cool, like good and bad future.
Yeah.
Because instant information is so good for one aspect of it, but it's also terrible for another aspect of it.
Or you can look at this all positive, right? It might just weed out the weak.
That's what COVID did, apparently. Yeah, so what's happening now with, are they, because I keep hearing conflicting stuff. They were threatening people with, we're going to lock down again. But then they're like, no, we're not going to lock down again. I don't think we can lock down again. I think it'll ruin everything. But what's happening now with everyone getting COVID, like with the fears of everyone getting COVID? Are we still scared of it or no? Now, because the whole, if you're under 40, it's less than 0 point whatever percent that anything serious can happen to you if you get it. What was it? Only 6% of the old people that died across the planet from when it started actually died just of COVID-19. And they were all like old. They had problems already.
80 plus.
Yeah. And everyone else all died. Yeah. But they also had it, but it wasn't the underlying condition that killed them. So I'm like, wait a second. So is it less, like a shitload less deadly than what we've been told for months? But I don't think if it is, I don't think they could admit it. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Let's say right now you lost everything. You lost your business because of this. You got a divorce because your wife's like, oh, fuck, I'm leaving you. We have no money. Nothing's going well. You lost your job. Everything's going shit for you, right? Because of all the shutdowns, all the stuff that happened with COVID-19.
Yeah.
And now you find out somebody comes up and goes, look, we overreacted. Actually, it might even be less than the regular flu. Your life was, you don't think people are going to lose their fucking shit? And you're like, who do I sue?
Big time.
Who do I sue? Big time. So even if it is that not as threatening, there's no way they can ever admit. It's impossible. There'd be class action. It would be crazy.
Pandemonium.
It'd be like, hold on, you shut everything down and you didn't even fucking know and you said it, like, what's happening? So I don't think it can ever happen.
Unless they find somebody to blame for it. Like a company or something.
You can't. I mean, you can blame the WHO. Maybe you can blame the WHO, but I don't know. Then again, I'd rather just not get it and not take any chances. Yeah. But you just, I don't know if it's like that, because when the WHO said the whole 6%, I was like, only 6%? What the fuck? Yeah. That's the far cry different from what the fuck the news has been saying for months. Yeah. And the WHO wasn't saying that until what? 2 weeks ago they came out with this shit. Yeah. What was it? 3 weeks and when they said that?
The CDC too. The CDC.
Well, the CDC is going to listen to the WHO. Let's see. We need to revolt if they do shut down again. I mean, people are already revolting now, Flat Cat, for other reasons. So I don't know how the shutdown revolt is going to work. But everything is all do as I say, not as I do. Look, like Nancy Pelosi last week with the whole, she went to the hairdresser. She told basically people, you have to stay in your fucking homes. You can't go to a hairdresser. She even specifically said hairdressers. You can't go to them, whatever. You have to wear your masks. And then this bitch who's like 97 years old shut down a fucking salon, went in there without a fucking mask, walking. You saw that shit? So everyone else, all these fucking peasants, me and you and, citizens, you guys can't, it's very dangerous for you guys to go out. This bitch who's in the actual danger range, who if she gets COVID, there's a chance she dies, if we're lucky. She didn't even obey those fucking orders, but everyone else had. So that kind of shit, man, I hate that. Yeah. I hate that kind of politics. Dude, you're a politician. You work for us. You're not fucking the elite. You're not a king or a queen. You work for us. It's not the fucking other way around. So anyways, I'm in California and you guys underestimate the stupidity with COVID. Please tell us how bad it is. But no, I don't underestimate the stupidity with COVID because I've seen people that they think that just having the mask on protects them, so they'll have it under their nose. So, well, you're still breathing it in. So,
there was speaking of that, there was an older gentleman that did a task. He did a task. Did you hear that? Are you listening?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just reading. Okay. Lara says, I have seen a couple of American people tweeting about articles saying we have not had any COVID-related deaths, like just COVID, since March. You see, that's the thing. I can't. How the fuck do I know that shit's true? Yeah. Nancy just gave Trump the presidency. Tobias, I feel like that too. I feel like they're fucking.
They're alley-ooping it.
They're alley-ooping it for him, yeah. The mayor in Chicago did the same. Yeah, the mayor in Chicago is a piece of garbage. I know that, yeah. If there ever was a C word, it's Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I don't know, but never underestimate the stupidity because a lot of it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
A lot of I remember me with the mask, right? So I have my own masks that I'll wear. I've done a couple of whatever, like when I went to do my taping for that stand-up gig on TV for French, they made me, she's like, no, you can't wear your mask. You have to wear our mask to walk around the building, which is those regular flimsy paper masks. I was like, well, mine's better, so I'll just keep mine. She's like, nope, everyone has to wear these. I was like, okay, well, now then it's not about COVID-19. It's about me wearing your uniform. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. No, you can't have a black car. We only have blue cars around here.
But
what is that? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So when I remember when that happened, I was like, okay, no one's thinking. They're just going through the motions. We have a box here. There's masks. You have to wear this one. I was like, what if I come in with the exact same mask? No, you have to take it off and put ours on. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, come on, man. This is fucking crazy. This is absurd.
But speaking of masks, there was somebody who did a test online. It was an older man. He took a video. Basically, he tested all the masks, even the car. No,
I don't care about that. I know what you're going to say. I don't give a shit about that. The mask for anything does make a difference, right? Obviously, you're going to spit less. You're going to take it. Obviously, it makes a difference. The type of mask, as long as you're not wearing fucking a piece of paper on you, right? Bro, if mine's blue and yours is red, and wearing the same fucking material mask, it doesn't make a fucking difference.
Each other.
Yeah, the virus doesn't give a shit about what color the mask is. Yeah, bro, Bloods and Crips, don't fuck around. It's just crazy. No, but the mask look does, especially if you're sick, fucking wear the mask. Why the fuck not? So you don't spit on people. Or if you're nervous about it, or if you're immunocompromised, it doesn't make a difference. Wear the fucking mask. Put the chances of survival on your side. Just like the Japanese, all the Asians have been doing for a while now, right? Like the Japanese do it as respect. If they're sick, they don't want to get other people sick. I'm fine with that. That makes sense to me. What I don't like is do it just because.
I feel like that should be a standard thing in society, by the way.
The mask?
So forget COVID, forget the flu, forget all this shit. If you are sick, you should put on a mask, not just because you're sick and not to get anyone else sick, but also as a visual representation to show that you're sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, here's the thing. I remember... Well, like in video games, like in the beginning, it was more viewed upon like, don't take sick days, be a trooper, work, right? But then I remember the shift, and I kind of liked it when they said, if you're sick, if you have flu symptoms, whatever, this was years ago, just don't come in. It's better if you take the day off, because it's worse for us if you come in and you get the rest of the team infected, and then we lose 4 team members to the flu.
Yeah.
So I remember when that first came up, and I was like, oh, fuck. That's actually a good idea to tell people, don't worry, let us know if you're sick, you have the flu, whatever. We'd rather you stay home until you feel good so you don't infect everyone else. So I'm all for that. I think that's fucking smart.
Yeah.
And same thing with the mask. I like what the Japanese do.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, I'm feeling a little sick. I'm going to be considerate of the guy next to me. Maybe he has an important audition next week. I don't want to get him sick. I'm going to wear my mask.
Yeah.
That's fucking fine. What I'm saying is, when you walk into a store with a mask, you're like, no, you can't have black masks here, only blue ones.
Yeah, that's
it's like,
retarded.
Listen, bro, like this is, now you're just saying something to say something.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't mind. The main argument I've heard from Americans around is, I don't like being muzzled, or you can't hear me with a mask on. Okay, look. First of all, they can't hear me. That's fucking true. There's always trouble when I'm telling an order or something. Yeah. Okay. But the muzzle thing, it's not the same thing. It's, like I said, people are getting very upset because of all the side stuff around it, like what I told you right now. And then their fury is unloading on the entirety of the thing. Because the mask makes sense, right? Especially if there's a pandemic. Yeah. It makes sense, but the way people are applying it makes you, if you're logical, makes you angry. Do you know what I mean? If you put your mask on, you have your little mask, you have your fucking face on your mask or whatever, you have a leopard skin mask, and you walk in and the guy's like, no. I'm sorry, you can't come in here. You're like, why? No leopard skin masks here, only zebra masks. You can be like, wait, so what's the problem? It's like, COVID-19. Well, no. What is COVID? COVID stops for zebras, but not for cheetahs. What are you fucking talking about? It has nothing to do with COVID. You just made up a rule, right? That doesn't help the situation, just irritates me. And then that's when you become against masks. You're like, fuck your mask. They're clearly useless. And that's when people fight. It's when you put these stupid arbitrary rules in, people get upset. I understand that. I understand it completely.
But also, I don't think it's just that. I think it's the fact that it's been forced upon people. Like if they said, if you're sick or you feel a cough, be considerate and put it on.
That is what they said. But then they started saying you should wear during here in Canada, wear it when you're having sex and shit like that. Yeah. And I think that's when people went crazy.
But also, it's also the fault of some regular people. Some people
overdo it. They police it too much.
They police it, and they were like, save lives, like, so they were basically saying, if you don't put on a mask, you're killing people. Shit, that you're killing people.
Yeah.
That also played into effect that, okay, look, like I'm, especially somebody who's not a bad person. Like, I'm not a scumbag. Like, go fuck
I don't want to kill
yourself,
people. Yeah.
And you're calling me a bad person just because I don't want to put this on because I'm not sick. So
you've made a great point.
You know what I mean? So all of that combined just turned into a fucking tornado of fucking a shit show, basically.
Oh, so Gambit says something interesting. So 10,000 new cases in France in the last 24 hours. Incubation and asymptomatic needs to be explained more often and what the implications are. So, because there's people that don't get tested and they're also asymptomatic. So they can go throughout the whole period of incubation, let's say, without knowing that they have it, and they could be spreading it, let's say. Even though they said that, remember they had come out and said if you have no symptoms, that is very low likelihood that you can spread it. Remember that?
Yeah.
So they keep changing on that. Can you believe it's been 6 months since all this started? I'm so sick of it. Everyone's sick of it, Olga, but I don't think they're doing it on purpose, like to prolong it. I think it's just people are fucking scared. They don't know the extent of what can happen. Do you know what I mean? People are also worried about the time thing, right? Let's say asymptomatic people. You know, another worry is, I've heard that another worry is, let's say most of the people that got it are asymptomatic. They're worried about that virus in asymptomatic people, let's say, 6 months down the line causes some kind of fucking lung problem in you. Do you know what I mean?
Like pneumonia?
Let's say it hits you like a fucking ton of bricks. So what they're worried about is, okay, even though it's 90-something% survival rate right now, what if everyone who gets infected how many months down the line, they fucking die, something happens. What they're worried about is if everyone gets it and then they get fucked over, they're just panicking. They just don't know. Yeah, so even though it's very unlikely, they're just panicking because we don't know the extent of it. Because first of all, it's not a regular virus. It's not a normal thing. It's stuff that they were playing with in a lab in fucking Wuhan. It didn't come from fucking bat soup. It came from them fucking around a lab. We know this now.
Yeah.
So they're scared we don't know how fucking far this goes, bro. What if it kills people? So that's what it's unlikely, but that's what they're scared of. So, and everyone's scared to be responsible.
Interesting.
Trudeau doesn't want to be the guy who said, I let everyone continue, herd immunity, and then fucking 20 million people died next year. He can't be responsible for that. You know what I mean? Most, fuck, I don't want to be responsible. The only people that have the balls to be like, whatever happens is Sweden.
Yeah.
If you die, bro. That's
but
Sweden.
also Sweden, who said this? The Swedish population trusts their government a lot. You know what I mean? They're very pro-government. You know?
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I didn't know that was a stat that they. Whereas here, in the States they don't trust them, but here too I don't trust the government.
But also, the
PP team says asymptomatic and very few symptoms are two different things, though. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, asymptomatic means you don't have any symptoms.
But also apparently in Sweden.
But apparently you can still. Well, now I don't know, but I would assume that even if you're asymptomatic, you could probably still spread it. Because that's the fear. That's why they make you stay even if you're asymptomatic.
Yeah.
Because what if you don't know? Because you're asymptomatic, you don't have any, and you don't know. And why wouldn't you be able to spread it? You don't know.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But also, I think in Sweden, they don't pull weird shit like that. You know what I mean? Their prisons in Sweden, bro, is like fucking day camp.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I don't like that. I don't feel like all prisoners should be treated equally.
No, of course not. You know what I mean? But I mean, let's say somebody for stealing a loaf of bread. You know what I mean?
Okay, Aladdin, calm down. I want to know the stats on that. When was the last time someone was arrested for stealing a loaf of fucking bread, bro?
But I mean, an example. I don't know.
Fucking AOC over here.
They stole a TV.
They show her videos of protesters breaking into a Foot Locker, setting it on fire and stealing sneakers. And she's like, well, it's just people stealing bread for their families because they're hungry. What are you talking about?
Shit. Speaking of craziness, did you see that video? I think you posted it too. The video of the midget shooting the two cops.
Is it a midget?
It looks to me like a midget.
I thought it was either a child or maybe a midget. Yeah.
No, but look at the way he runs.
Yeah, he ran like a baby, like a child.
Yeah, but
or a midget.
He had that midget walk. A kid will still run. You know what I mean? He won't wobble like that.
Yeah, it looked like a midget. Did you guys? I tweeted it was where the fuck was it? 2 cops got shot.
Yeah.
They're hanging on dear life. You know what's fucked up though? I read. I think it was in Oakland. I read that. It was in Compton probably. I read that
it was in Compton.
It was in Compton. Eh? I read that the 2 police officers, it's a guy and a girl they were fighting for their lives basically. They were that there was protesters outside protesting. They weren't letting people go into the emergency room, and they were yelling, "I hope they die or let them die" or some shit like that. But these 2 cops weren't. They were in their car sitting there. This guy came up to them, or this child, we're gonna find out, and shot them. They didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? You can't say because one cop shot someone that they shouldn't have shot that all cops should die. That's the same thing like racism. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking Mexican guy stole my stereo. They're all fucking thieves. It's the same fucking thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's so stupid. So when I saw that, I was like, oh man, people don't learn. People are fucking scumbags, bro. What do you think that's going to help?
But this has been this anti-cop. Look, I don't like cops either.
Dude, my buddy Mike posted yesterday in his stories in Laval. Bro, he fucking enraged me. He's at home. 7 cops, bro. 7 cops are in his driveway on his car, and they're like, we want to check the tints of your windows. He's like, I'm not even driving, bro. It's parked in my... He's like, no, we intercepted you. And he's like, how did you intercept me? I've been home for 10 minutes. You showed up, right? I'm not in my car. And and his tints aren't even that much. It looks like they're at 20%, but they're saying that they're at 40%. So they're trying... He's like, look, I have the proof right there. He goes, what the fuck what do you guys want? And they're like, no, we're going to give you a ticket. Give me your license and registration. He's like, for what? I'm not in my car. I'm not in my car. You don't know that my car even works, or that... Because you just found me parked in my driveway. Maybe my tints, they're getting done tomorrow. You don't know. You can't just go around stopping cars. Like, let's say my car's in my driveway and there's no tires on it, right? I'm fixing stuff up. You can't show up and give me a ticket. Your car's dangerous because there's no tires. It can't be on the road. I'm not on the road. I'm in my driveway.
Yeah, that's retarded.
And 7 cops, bro, 7 cops to check the tints on his fucking windows.
I feel like we should show these cops the map of...
No, but 7 cops to check the tints and all being fucking aggressive. Like, I saw the video and then he told me, he goes, last week it was my tires. Last week they were harassing me, same thing for my tires. 7 fucking cops, bro. Like, you have nothing to do. There's no rape you can fucking stop. There's nothing. 7 cops to check the tints on some guy's parked car in his driveway on the windows.
Where was this?
Laval.
Oh, I've heard of Laval cops being like this. They're apparently the real scumbags in Laval. Because it's all these... well, not all of them, obviously.
But I think also now they know him. Because he probably yells like me. Because you can't hold it in, especially because he's not a Lavaler, but he's a Parkexer. Yeah. So now he lives in Laval, so he still has that in him of go fuck yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So anyways, you see shit like that. You see shit like that, and that bugs you because you're ruining it for other cops. Because there's a shitload of good cops out there who only give a fuck about, okay, let me help, let me do something. You know, those cops that, like here in Park X, we had a couple of them that would always want to, like, they'll stop if kids are playing in like a lane and they'll go fucking play with them. They're not going to bitch at them. You know what I mean? Like, you have a lot of good guys who became cops because they just want to help out in the community. Yeah. And then you have these shitbirds that take all the attention. Because right now, Mike, right, he's gonna, my buddy who did that, he's not going to, just like me, he's not going to videotape good cops doing good shit. Yeah. Because you don't think about it. You're just living the moment. Yeah. But the second something bad happens, you videotape it. Because you're like, fuck, people have to know, look at how shitty this is. Yeah. That's what sucks, is that we all do the same thing. We all contribute to the negative view of X person, X thing. It sucks. But it's just, you know.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
That story is hard to believe, though. I don't know Canadian cops. Oh no, it's a real thing. I was watching it live as it happened. Do they have the right to stop you if they witnessed your vehicle driving on the road? Silver and gold, I don't know what the rules are here in Quebec.
There was that law about alcohol that was passed. Do you remember that shit?
Oh, you know what they did to him last week? He went to eat breakfast at 10 a.m. on the weekend, and they stopped him to do a breathalyzer test. They were checking for weed and all that stuff. And he goes, bro, are you high? He goes, it's fucking breakfast, bro. You think I'm going to drunk drive? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the same cops. So I guess maybe he probably gave him attitude last week too. So they just go and they fuck with him.
But he can fuck them up badly
with that. It's difficult here. Here it's
But you can file like a harassment thing. No?
Maybe if he has enough if he's like, they stop me after breakfast to check if I've been drinking. Because, bro, that's fucking crazy. That's like them telling you to go fuck yourself. Yeah. That's like them telling you to go fuck yourself. Last time I was at Legacy, years ago, we were on curbs. We're going all the way up. I think we're going to Tim Hortons. It was in the summer. It was a few years ago. And there was a cop car coming across the other way, right? We see each other. They're going. Whatever, we're driving. I look from my mirror. I go, this fucking chick looks like she has a problem. And she did a U-turn on the spot and came behind me and stopped me in front of Howie Moran's. Oh, like, she comes to, do you know why I stopped you? I'm like, no. She's like, you were fucking speeding or something like that. I was like, how? What are you talking about? I go, you weren't even behind me. I go, I saw you do the U-turn behind me. She's like, no, you were speeding. I go, I was speeding. You were stuck to me for like 5 minutes. So does that mean that we were both speeding? So you were speeding too, no sirens on, just dangerously driving through the streets?
And tailgating you.
Yeah, like, well, what are you talking about? She's like, t'es-tu pressé? Are you in a hurry? I go, yeah, I'm a little bit in a hurry. What does it matter? She didn't give me a ticket or anything. She just left, went to her car, fucked off. I was like, what was that? What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Like, what did that prove? If I was really speeding or some shit, she would have stopped me, give me a ticket or something. What was the point of stopping us in the car just to try to harass me? Like, what's the...
It's a chip on their shoulder, maybe.
But what I'm saying is shit like that.
Yeah.
Is bad because it creates animosity. There was no reason to do that to the guy, me. in this case. You know, there was no reason to. I didn't do anything wrong. There was no reason to fuck with me like that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because now the next time that day, let's say I would have spoken to a cop, the conversation wouldn't have started nice. It wouldn't have been like, "Hey, can I help you, officer?" It would have been like, "What? I'm fucking fed up with you guys. What?" Which that's what happens here in Montreal. I see a lot of people. The opening conversation is, "What? What do you want?" And the cops are like, calm down or whatever. People get aggressive. You saw what happened to Phil last week. Same thing. Phil, they lied that he crossed the stop sign on the wrong street or whatever, but it wasn't true. And then Phil caught him in the lie, and the guy started trying to change the story. The cop, yeah, that kind of shit bothers you. It's like you can't do this, man. You can't just try to force tickets.
Yeah.
Grab somebody who did something wrong, take care of them, bro. Don't force it. Don't be like, I'm fucking bored. Let me make something up.
That is also the problem. Because apparently they had quotas, you remember?
Okay, looked it up. They say if you're on the main roads and have pictures, videos, or witness proofs, they can stop you even if you are in your driveway. It is with a reasonable time frame, apparently. So so what they're saying is, since he was home, his car was parked, but they saw him driving at some point, and they thought the windows were tinted. It's reasonable, so they're allowed to go investigate.
But 7 cop cars?
Yes. No, 7 cops. It was like 3 cop cars or whatever.
7 cops?
Yeah, 3, 4 cop cars, yeah.
Like, imagine your neighbors looking at that also.
Yeah, you look like a piece of shit.
You look like you just fucking committed 8 murders.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, because of you? Because of you, I started giving dirty looks.
By the way, so who is that? Let's see. Thibaut says something interesting. He says, I've lived everywhere in Canada the past 15 years, and this shit only happens in Quebec. They're the worst. Oh, my God. Can I tell you something? So years ago, 2004, I was 18 years old. I went to Alberta for the summer, hang out with my cousins. Completely different relationship they have with cops. So there was like a fair, and they had, well, it wasn't, and there was a Greek section too, but they were, Americanized Greeks, like Caldemera, those people. Oh my God. Anyways, but the point is, there was cops there. Those cops, they were dressed, they had like the uniforms are different. They look kind of whatever. So the cops were nice to people. People were happy, like, "Hello, officer." And they were talking to me, and I was like, "What the fuck? What are these cops doing here?" And everybody found it weird that there was cops talking to us and they were around us. I'm like, "No, what are you talking about? Why would you be angry at cops? I'm like, what the fuck do they want?" He's like, "Well, they're just doing their job. They're just patrolling. They're nice. You're asking questions. They're cool to you. Like, buddy, what are you eating today? Did you try that? That's good, this and that." I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
this was in Edmonton. This was in Edmonton. Here's like, "Oh fuck, what does he want?" And he stops. He's like, "Hey, where are you walking? What are you doing? What are you?" Here, you're a criminal before you've done anything wrong. Yeah. So he is right. What you wrote, Sibu, it is true, because I have seen same thing in Toronto. Though Toronto, they were fucking. I was angry at the cops, and they were actually nice to me. I was like, "What the fuck does this guy want?" And they were just asking questions. "Do you know where you're going? Do you need any help? I saw that your plates were from here."
That's
I was like,
so weird.
What the fuck?
That's so weird. That would throw me off.
Yeah, well, it threw me off, and it still does.
What did I want to tell you? So I gave a dirty look at a cop the other night.
Yeah, I've done it too, which is, it always opens the door for.
I think because of you, I've started doing it.
It's not good because every time I see them and then they do a U-turn, I'm like, "Oh fuck, why did I give a dirty look?" Because you know what? I'm not scared of anything happening. Yeah. I'm scared of the waste of time.
Yeah.
The waste of time bothers me. They go behind me. I see they're checking the plates. They're waiting to pull me over to see if I've done anything. I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be a 10-minute conversation of, is everything okay? Are you sure? Yeah. I don't know. You look a little, So they make me say something. Yeah. Oh, I hate that shit.
Well, I was looking for parking. What the fuck was that? Oh, it was
pieces of chair.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was looking for parking, and so I was on Jerry trying to take a left. Okay.
Yeah. No. Underwater says what he said is mostly for like hit and runs and shit like that. He goes for speeding. For the tinted windows, it's just an abuse. Yeah. Obviously.
Oh, hit and run, I can understand 100%.
Yeah, you go to the guy's house, obviously. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, we'll catch you when you leave. No.
But I was trying to take a left. I forgot the street, but I was trying to take a left. You know where that school is, the park? It's not. There's that bar there. Anyway, I was trying to take a left.
Where?
In Park X on Jerry. Yeah. So I was trying to take a left, but the cop was on the opposite side. So the light turns green, but he has right away, right?
Yeah. So you wait.
So I waited. But he didn't start for like 8 seconds. But like it was like 8 seconds at a light waiting.
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
So then you started going.
So no. So I'm there. I'm like, but the guy's not looking at anything. He's just standing there staring. So I flash my lights at him.
Yeah.
So I flash my lights, and then he starts to accelerate really fast, and then he gives me this dirty look of like it was like this. Like he looked down on me like that. I was like. So I looked at him like this. I go, I'm driving. I'm like,
what the fuck was that?
I'm like, I did this. I'm like, the fuck? Like, that was weird, you know. So I was like, fuck, he's gonna do a U-turn now. So I'm looking, I take a left. I'm like, okay, he didn't do a U-turn. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was looking for, I was tired.
He's mad at you. Yeah, shit like that. So that's what happens here in Montreal a lot. It happens in Quebec a lot.
But maybe he's spaced out. You know what I mean? But why that aggressive?
When I space out and somebody honks because it turned green or whatever, and I space out, I don't mind. I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I spaced out. And I continue going, yeah.
But I think it's the like, how dare, I'm a cop. How dare he flash his lights at me?
Yeah, shit like that creates animosity, man. Because you could look at Edmonton, shit like that, you could have some fucking cool-ass cops. But also, I'm guaranteeing you, Edmonton also probably has shit cops, too.
Of course. But probably the ratio is a lot less than
here. Here it's fucking, here it's exceptional. Here it's very, very exceptional, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They bullied me because they used to have the station where my girlfriend would work, and they would bully me just waiting downstairs parking. They'd be like, this is only for cops. I'm like, yeah, there's nobody here. It's 10 seconds till she comes out. No, you got to move your car. It's just yelling. I'm like, come on, man. Every day we're going to go through the same thing. You know me. You see me here every fucking day. If I see a cop car that needs a spot, I'll fucking give it to him.
I don't know what it is. Anyways.
But Gambit says avoid tinted windows because it's normally an easy target for them. Think of it. Someone pulls you over and you cannot see what is happening behind the window. Oh, yeah, but his windows weren't that tinted. Like, even in the video, there's no one in the car. You could see through the windows. Like, it wasn't... it was very low percentage. It wasn't...
Yeah. Me, I had a problem for a time being. I used to drive with my seats so reclined backwards that my head was popping out from the rear window a bit.
What do you mean?
Like, my head... Like you couldn't.
From the window behind.
Yeah, you could see my head, but my face was on the.
Yeah, but I don't like the way you drive or the way you sit in cars. You lie down, basically.
Yeah, basically. I don't know why I'm like this. But basically, you know, the door frame, it would hide my face. You couldn't see my face.
So they thought it's an automatic car.
So they were like, no. So they were like, what the fuck? They'd come, they'd check. They were like, they would follow me sometimes. So all I did was recline my seat a little up, and now you could see my face properly.
Yeah, but you have to be careful with that too. I think that's also why you're a shitty driver. I think because you can't actually see. You know, sometimes I tell you, dude, can you not see that you're in the wrong side? You're in someone else's lane. I think it's because of the way you drive. Because it's not. You literally go like this. Like that's not. I'm just saying it's not. It's not normal. It's not normal. That's why I would get mad at you because it's not a normal way to drive. Like that's. You're basically one step away from just sleeping, just taking your hands off and just like, you lie down almost fully. And I've never seen anyone do it that far back. Like you're literally lying down, like you could barely see over the steering wheel. You're like this. I hate that shit when you do it. That's why I think. Remember when I was telling you why you keep going in other lanes? Like I'm not going in the other lane. I go, you're halfway in the other lane. I think you can't. The whole your spatial awareness changes when you lie down in a car. I think that's what happens.
Yeah, they used to make fun of me at work. That they were like, when you order your next car, just delete the front seat.
Yeah, just sit in the back seat.
Just get rid of the front seat.
That's almost what you're doing. Oh yeah, so about the skies in California, I have seen the videos. I've seen a lot of photos, how orange it looks. It is fucking, stay safe out there. It is fucking scary. But if I understand correctly, this is all due insane wildfires, right?
Yeah. Blade Runner came early, by the way.
Yeah, everyone's saying it looks like Blade Runner, but it's not true what you said. The fires didn't start because of gender reveal. Just another fire started because of gender reveal, but this is just, it happens, I guess. But normally these fires, do they happen at this time of the year?
I heard it's because of a gender reveal.
That it started all this. Can someone confirm this if you guys want to?
Because that's what I've been reading online, but I don't know how true it is.
That would be crazy. You just destroyed California. It's a boy.
Well, because I've also been seeing the memes. Like I read that the wildfire.
I think that's just memes.
But I also read that the wildfire started because of the.
There was a fire. I know that there was a fire that did start from the gender reveal. I don't know if right now what's happened is because of that. Because wildfires happen in California, they happen in Greece, they happen in these places. Then again, it could happen in September too. Because last time, when me and Mike went on Rogan, it was that
was in November.
November it happened. Yeah. So it could happen. Yeah.
But what did I want to say? Oh, man, I've been seeing all the memes. It's hilarious. Like. It shows a nuclear explosion, but the smoke is blue. And like, it's a boy! And then there was one of them, it was the astronaut on the moon. And he's looking at the Earth and a meteor goes right through it.
But it's a blue
smoke. It's a boy!
Yeah, the gender... How new is the gender reveal? Like, I never knew about this till recently.
It's not that new. It's like a few years old, but this was...
But it's a few years old. It's not a thing that's always been happening, right?
This was... no, it gained more popularity, but this has been...
No, Underwater says, Underwateroo says it starts by lightning. So lightning hit something and it started.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. No, it happens often. Yeah, it's like I said, it's getting worse.
But this was like a small time thing where they would have a party Okay, like a birthday party, right? And they were basically was those thingamajiggies that you pull and they go poof.
Yeah.
And they have flakes.
Yeah,
flakes.
I know, yeah.
It was either blue or pink to show boy or girl. You know what I mean? Like that's how it started.
But I'm wondering how that even like. I guess people.
It's an excuse for a get together.
Lara says it's not new.
No, it isn't.
It probably wasn't in our communities. Like we didn't have that.
Well, it's like the baby shower, right?
It's kind of like the baby shower, but another party.
Exactly.
Which I'm tired of, by the way. There's too many parties.
Well, because bro, people
you have
just
the baby shower, you have the wedding shower, you have the wedding. You have like, come on, guys, fuck off.
Yeah, but also we live in a show-off society, right? So any chance you can get to dress nice and show off to other people.
I guess, but you're not annoyed at some point.
Yeah,
you don't just hang out and do normal shit. Call your friends like, yeah, it's a boy. You want to go to the movies?
You blow up the movie theater. It's a boy.
Yeah. You show up with fucking smoke grenades. We still have a lot of smoke grenades, by the way. We haven't used them. Yeah. When? I don't know now. Now it's raining, so we can't use it now.
Not today,
but no, it'd have to be a photo shoot.
Yeah.
When I use them. Yeah. We have dry lightning storms. That's what happens. Underwater.
Yeah, those parts of the world. How does a dry lightning storm happen?
Well, there's a lightning storm. Like, let's say in California. Yeah. Well, I'm going to talk about LA, I guess. It doesn't rain often. Like, I know back in the day, it wouldn't rain often. So let's say if there's a bit of... The rain starts, there's lightning, but everything's still dry. You know what I mean? So then it hits somewhere where there's, like, foliage, starts a small fire. It keeps growing because everything's fucking still dry. It hasn't really rained that much, but lightning hit it, And the second it spreads to a certain level, it's very hard to contain. These fires. Yeah. Very, very hard. Very hard.
Interesting.
That's what happens with like the wildfires there in Greece, Mania. What was it? Remember the whole village got wiped out?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole town.
Oh my God, I remember that. Do you remember that shit?
Because they were surrounded by all sides, basically. The fire. You couldn't do anything. Once it gets strong enough, dude, good luck. Fuck. That's what's scary. So it'll hit somewhere that you don't know until by the time people notice the smoke and the fire, it's already too advanced. It's very scary. Yeah. Yeah, look, underwater is like it rains 2 months a year. October, November sometimes.
God damn.
Yeah, it's it's light rains too. So that's what happens. I remember once too, I was there and I woke up early in the morning. It was like 6, 7 o'clock. And I thought it rained, but it was just because at night, because it's desert weather, it gets a little precipitation. It gets a little colder at night. And that was like the closest thing I had seen to like moisture in like the whole week that I was there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Man, must be a nice place to live, though.
It is. It's nice. To be honest, I always said, like, California, the good thing about it was, like, every time I go to LA, I noticed that because they don't have what we have here in terms of humidity. You could wear whatever you want. Yeah. Like, here, when it's hot or whatever, you cannot wear a jacket, a sweater. No, you can't. There, bro, people are fucking, the sun's out. It's a sunny day, and they're wearing fucking toques, beanies, as they call them, jackets, because there's no humidity. Yeah. So they wear whatever they want. So style-wise, it's pretty cool.
They could chill, yeah.
Yeah, they could chill. Because I liked it when I was there. I like that kind of shit. But people are leaving now. It's a fucked up place.
Yeah, politically, they fucking...
Yeah, politically. And also, I think people around the world are slowly getting more and more fed up of too many taxes. When they're not seeing the rewards of those taxes, they're not seeing the benefits, rather.
Yes. I think that's why also Sweden...
Like they trust their government because they pay a lot of taxes, but they see the return.
Exactly.
They see the value.
They're well taken care of. You know what I mean? We're supposed to hear people are paying all these taxes, and then look at the roads, bro. You know what I mean?
Everything's fucked up, yeah.
So there, if they have pristine roads, pristine healthcare, you're taken care of in 10 minutes, you know? Everything is taken, you're like paying all these taxes, but you live like royalty.
Californians pay a lot of taxes, so... They technically should be, especially because the weather, it's not like us where they have to spend a lot of money on snow removal, this and that. Yeah. They should be well taken care of.
Yeah. But they're not.
It's hard, dude. People in government steal money, bro. They fuck around too much. Let's see. In PPT says in BC and northern Quebec and Ontario also have very big fires. Yeah, anywhere there's big forests, foliage and shit like that, you get a lot of... Because all it needs is that off chance that one starts either by accident or lightning or, some people do it on purpose. They'll sell like a small... Then it just spreads. You don't catch it early enough, dude, forest fire will fuck your shit up.
They should have thrown Cardi B into the wildfires.
I see it because it happens in Greece every summer. So, and most of it is started by like arsonists, and then it spreads. Did you hear? Last week it happened to the refugee camp.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they started a fire in the refugee camp and it just spread.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Why would they?
Start a fire in the refugee camp?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's different theories there. I don't know.
What are the theories?
Well, one of the things was that because they came from Turkey, that they were like, fucking do what we're telling you, start a fucking fire, because it caused a lot of problems for Greeks over there. But the thing is, it's such a stupid thing to do. I hate that arson. Like, I'm so angry that I'm a refugee here. I'm gonna start a fire in this country. Doesn't make any sense.
But didn't this country save you from a fire that you ran away from?
You're talking logic. These people that are starting fires, bro. If you're starting a fire like that
that's like me. That's like the equivalent of me and you. Like, you have this nice big house and everything, and I'm in the street starving. I have no home, no shelter. I'm gonna freeze to death, right? And you take me in, okay? But like, I don't know. You put me in this small room, and I don't like the room. So I break all the windows.
I want a big room. It's like, bro, go fuck yourself. How about the no room?
You know? That's the equivalent. But like I was going to say, what they should have done in California was throw Cardi B in those wildfires.
Yo, by the way...
you didn't get the joke. It's
okay. I did. Because that wet-ass pussy.
Yeah.
Gambit writes all of Europe is hating on Turkey right now. Actually, yeah, Turkey, they're saying some crazy-ass shit, dude. So their defense minister came out and said Greece needs to watch out. They better just shut up. They said sometimes the easiest way to peace, he goes, if they just shut up and do what we tell them to do, basically. Like, let us take over their islands, and then they're not going to have a trial. If they don't, they're going to be a snacks for us. We're going to eat them up like snacks. Which is, do you know how crazy you have to be angry at people for calling you out for being the bully? Like, they're so mad that people are telling them, no, fuck you, that they're like, no, listen, we're not trying to get to war. What we're saying is we're only going to go to war if they don't let us take over part of their country. So it's their fault for not letting us take over part of their country. You know how crazy you have to be to use that as a defense? But France was having none of it. You saw Macron finally, for the first time, he sent ships. Apparently the US, I don't know what the fuck Trump is planning. They're talking about moving. They have nuclear bombs, bro. I didn't know. They have 50 nuclear bombs in Turkey.
Are you serious?
They're moving them to Crete.
What?
Yeah. Which is interesting because...
hold on, the U.S. has nuclear bombs in Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understood. Turkey. Okay, never mind.
They're 50.
Okay. And
they're talking about moving them to Crete, which makes you think, why would they move them out of that place, right? Is it because they see that place is going to get bombed? They see that war is going to happen there. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but you raised a very good point.
Because why would you move them?
But Turkey's gonna get ruined, bro.
Yeah, everyone around there is waiting for a chance to
eat them alive.
Yeah, because they're so angry. They fucked over everyone around there. They tried to take over Syria. The Kurds are getting fucked. They keep messing with Armenia.
Yeah, they're just waiting, bro.
All it's gonna take is because the Russians haven't forgotten. Remember when the Turks shot down that Russian helicopter in Syria?
Yeah.
And they said it was an accident, but the videos showed the Turkish soldiers laughing about it, talking shit about it, and going to get the body and all that. Yeah. So I don't think the Russians, when they said, okay, accidents happen, I don't think they meant it.
We got that Russians, bro.
Dude, I'm convinced that the Russians, Putin doesn't forget that kind of shit.
Of course not, bro.
I'm convinced that the Russians are holding out. They're like, okay, one day we're going to get a chance.
Bro, even pigeons salute Putin.
Yeah.
Which is not real, by the way.
I know,
right?
obviously. But I think that's what's at play here. I think all it's going to take is that. Because everyone plus the Russians, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah, he's going to get fucked, bro. Now, we already ran... With the Greeks, we already ran laps around him militarily without the help of everyone else. Like, you remember the whole...
Yeah, Tobias says Erdogan is trying to form his empire. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's not going to work, bro.
It's not going to work. He could try. It's not going to... But we're not backing down.
Air-wise, apparently our pilots way better.
Yeah. I'm not nervous about air and navy. That's not what I'm nervous about. Air and navy, we're better than them, even though they're more than us. Yeah. We run circles around them. I'm not scared of that. What worries me is bodies. They have a lot more people.
Yeah.
You know, boots on the ground type of thing. The thing that worries me is that this guy's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
You don't know how far he's gonna take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Us, we don't want to go to war. We're ready to go to war.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
But we don't want to.
We don't want to go to war.
I get it.
I don't want anybody to get killed. I don't want a Turkish guy to get killed. I don't want a Greek guy to get killed. I don't want anybody to get killed.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit. I hate war. It's not good for anyone.
Yeah.
But we're not going to give him our country. You fucking crazy?
Of course not.
Hey, Pantelis, obscure question. What is your favorite mic for stand-up and podcasts? Well, they're both different mics. For podcasting, the Shure SM7B right here. I love it. Though I do like what Rode's been offering too. Even the pod mic I like, and the Rodecaster. I think the Rode makes some very good stuff. But I like the sound of the SM7B. In terms of stand up, I've never really thought about it. Most places use, what is it, the Shure 10 something, the Shure that everyone fucking uses on stage. I like those ones. But for podcasting, I always prefer these ones, the SM7Bs. Though you heard the pod mics, and you have the Rodecaster, the one that you have at your desk over there. I was using all my podcasts from home. I was using that one. It's good sound.
Of course.
Yeah, so I like those. But now these fucking mics, you see how Chris D says Moron Lave? Exactly. Come and take them. Like I already said, I don't want to go to war.
I have it tattooed on my arm.
But if I go to war, that's when I gotta fucking travel to Greece and do my goddamn duty. So I don't want there to be a war. I don't want to put all my plans, on ice.
On hold.
So I can go fight some villagers. So here's the thing. What do you say? What kills cats? Let's see. War kills cats. Fuck that shit. Yeah, dude. War kills everyone. It's. Yeah. I don't want to go to war. I don't find it.
And it's bad for business.
It's not, dude. I don't like the idea of anyone. I don't like me. Yeah. I don't like my family dying. I don't like their family dying. I don't want anyone to fucking die because of some fanatics' dream of resurrecting a fucking empire. Fuck off. Fuck that shit. But because we're talking about the microphones, I do prefer the SM7Bs. The price now, if you go on Amazon, so these are normally in the $500 range, these mics.
Yeah.
It was selling a few days ago at $1,500.
Hold on, what? Repeat that?
$1,500 for this mic.
And before they were selling it?
$500. Ever since COVID started, I've been noticing the fluctuations. Sometimes it was $900, sometimes it was $800. I was like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? They're price gouging because a lot of people wanted to start podcasts.
Well, supply and
demand. A lot
of people
started working from home. Yeah.
It's all supply and demand. Because then if they keep the same price,
yeah,
but the demand is exponentially grows, then at the same time they're going to run out of supply. But even though it's a good price, they're going to have kind of like a bad name. They're going to be like sold out. So they got to increase the price to maintain the supply and demand.
We're talking about they're still sold out. There's no overwhelming supply.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they're still sold out. Same thing with these stands.
I thought
these were $100 stands, and now they're $250, and they're back ordered.
Yeah, I thought no, because my logic was you would do that in order to keep the supply from running out.
No, the supply already ran out, and because the supply ran out, people are charging more.
Yeah.
They go, oh, you want to wait 6 months? No, I got one for you. Fucking $1,000.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's the SM58 that are on stages. Yeah, that's it. I saw the black mics when you did the podcast in Mike's backyard. Sennheiser ones. Yeah, he has the Sennheiser ones. They sound great, too. Sennheiser makes good stuff. These headphones that I got for everyone here in this studio are Sennheisers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're nice.
They feel very nice on the head. You know what I never liked about headphones?
They don't feel good on you.
This part.
Oh, yeah, it ruins your hair.
Not just that, it hurts after a while.
These ones have the cushion.
Exactly. They don't hurt.
Yeah, these ones have. Well, I thought about it for a bit because we had the old ones, the ones that I put in. I bought them for the rental studio. We spent a lot of time in here, especially once everything starts kicking up. We're gonna have more podcasts per week. Comfort was a big deal for me. That's why it's so big. Yeah. That's why the tables are so big. I wanted you to be comfortable here. I wanted guests to come in and be comfortable. I want to talk to us, and I think I've achieved it. I think this is a fun place to be.
It's a very comfortable setup.
Let's see here. Gambit says Amazon is in trouble for their price gouging. B&H photo video is great because they include duty and provincial taxes. They do. What I don't like about B&H is, first of all, they're not open. Saturdays? I don't like that shit. And also a lot of
Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And I don't like sometimes the delay is too much with B&H.
Like how long?
It depends on what you're buying, but sometimes it's a lot. You know what I don't appreciate? Like, so I bought a lot of stuff from Studio Economic down here. There's one thing they do that really bothers me. They'll sell you something online. They'll tell you they have it in stock to buy it, and then you'll buy it. I'll pay for it, and then they'll call me and be like, "It's not in stock." Yeah, just wait a couple of weeks or a month. They do that bothers me.
All the companies.
That happened with the mics in the rental studio. The reason why we haven't gone full capacity yet is because now finally I bought mics in July, and they just got here yesterday, 2 days ago. They called me.
Every job I've had does this. Like I hate that. Like I remember working at Pantelis, people would call up customer service and ask if we had in stock.
And you are always supposed to say yes.
No, the customer service would say yes.
Bullshit.
And they would send them, but we don't have it in stock. So then you're stuck with a client that's pissed off.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
You know?
Yeah, that kind of stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
Let's see. Works nice. I got noise canceling headphones. Works good when you have kids. Yeah, I don't know. Are these noise canceling? I don't think so.
To a certain extent, I think.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But
because they're so fluffy and comfy that it blocks out some of the sound.
Some of the sound.
Some of the sound.
It blocks out some of the sound.
Some of the sound. You know some of the sound, bro. It's like stop at a gas station.
Some of the sound.
Why do I skip over words like that in English?
You get excited.
Yeah.
You get very turned on. You're like, words are flowing from my mouth.
Like noise canceling it's noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, not noise canceling. What? Noise canceling. B&H has the best prices. Vistech.ca. I don't know what Vistech.ca is. Pretty good. Vistech. Remember that. Vistech.ca. I'm going to check them out.
You want me to check it out right now?
No. It's just for when we buy equipment and shit. Okay. I mean, we pretty much have everything. Once the mics get here and their stands for the rental studio this week, all that's left in this place is the curtains, the drapes, whatever, which are supposed to be done, I think Wednesday. He told me he's getting everything. So this week, hopefully by the end of the week, that'll be done. And then everything will be up and running. The main studio, though, inside to record like sketches and this just thing, that's going to take another little while because we have a big problem with echo there.
Yeah.
Phil's bringing a guy to do sound panelings all around. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's going to cost like 3.5 G's or some shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, but he has no choice to do it because his business relies on that. Yeah. Forget our stuff. I mean, he has to record, so he's kind of fucked. Poseidon is the best cartoon I've ever seen.
Real life cartoon.
Yeah, he is. You're definitely a real life cartoon.
Yeah.
Yo, so about the sports thing we were talking about, because I've been watching soccer a lot. Because remember, Silver and Gold said sports are a thing of the past. I don't think they're a thing of the past, but I'll tell you two things that I'm not liking. It doesn't feel as good watching them in empty places, and it's not, especially soccer is not the same thing.
Yeah.
European soccer, you need that fucking crowd. Okay. Yeah. And the politics thing in the States, I do understand people getting frustrated that they just want to zone out and watch their favorite sports team play. But then they're just reminded, it's like, you're a piece of shit if you're not kneeling or whatever. It's like, yeah, okay, man, fuck off. So I get it. And I don't know if it's I don't think it's a thing of the past. I think people are still going to love sports. But it's different. It's definitely different. You really have to be a fan to continue. I don't see people just jumping on, watching this fuckery now and becoming new fans. That I don't see.
Yeah.
That I can't see happening.
Everything evolves, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You think it's gonna become super political?
No. You know what? I see gladiator battles coming back.
Gladiator. You see people with spray cans spraying each other with the fucking Arctic mist. See gladiators. No, why would it be gladiator? What I see happening is sports teams based on your political party. That's what I see happening.
Really?
If it continues like this.
Interesting.
Yeah. Talking about sports, with Pantelis Nation on Discord, would you like to have a sports channel to talk about sports? Yeah, you can tell Helsan if you like it. I mean, him and Seabass could definitely make a channel for that on, but I don't know how it would work. I don't know Poseidon doesn't like sports.
I'll enjoy. I can't watch them. I can't sit and watch them for too long.
I could only watch the teams that I care about normally. Yeah. Though I do like sports, I could normally watch them. Actually, what am I saying? But I'll only go out of my way to watch the teams that I care about. It's just that I'm too invested in it.
Well, that's the thing. Me, it's the opposite. I can't watch. Let's say I like a team.
Yeah.
Right. I can't watch them play. I get too anxious.
Yeah. Well, you see me. It's I have it's a series of heart attacks and aneurysms for 2 hours and yelling at the screen. But
I'll enjoy watching highlights. I'll enjoy watching like what movie did, like in hockey, body checks and all that. Highlights, I could sit and watch. Like,
I like watching the game live. I like being anxious and not knowing what's going to happen.
It's so weird.
And rooting for your team, but it's going to kill me. The reason why I'm going to die young is going to be sports.
Oh my God.
Yeah, for sure it's going to kill me.
But
there's no way a human being is meant to undergo so much useless stress. Why would the human body, require this much nonsensical stress? Stress that should not be there. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason. Like, you're putting me, through history, people were stressed out because, like, where am I going to get food from? There's a war. They're pillaging my village. And me, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Okay, you can't score. You can't fucking score. Like, that stress is not good.
Yeah. But I could sit down and watch combat sports. No problem.
Oh, fights?
Yeah.
Yeah, people kill each other.
Because of the action.
Yeah, for some reason, not even though I enjoy it, I don't get as anxious. I don't get anxious.
Well, because this is not a team. Because the team, you see it as an entity. It's part of your identity, I guess. Like, you love the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
But like now in a fighting,
I do identify as a dinosaur.
No, but you don't identify as a dinosaur. You're a Raptors fan. You love the team.
Yeah, but you could be a Conor McGregor fan.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Yo, so someone says, Codex is asking, when's the Gus show going to start? We're not going to have the Gus show. Poseidon already spoke against the Gus show. Yeah. He does not want to have Papa Gus involved in his life. Yeah. He doesn't want him coming around the studio. He doesn't want him. He feels like it's going to be a negative influence on him. So the Intellectuals does start in October, though. Yeah.
That's that I'm looking for.
Unless Guido flakes, but I doubt it. He's already confirmed.
Yeah.
So the Intellectuals, that's going to be a fun show. Two fucking retards.
Imagine we actually end up having really...
I think it's going to be... I honestly think it's going to be entertaining as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm down if it's wrestling, not hockey. Sorry, Ganji. Amelie likes wrestling. I haven't been able to watch wrestling in years.
I think, you know why? We grew up thinking it was real.
No, that's not why. I knew it was fake. Oh. You thought it was real?
Well, I grew up thinking it was real. Everyone around me told me it was real.
What? But you're younger than me, so by the time when you were growing up, everyone already knew it was fake.
Yeah, well, but I was told it was fake when I was like 11, 12, and it upset me. Like, I took it personal.
No, me, I don't mind. Like, I know it's fake, but it's just like watching a movie, right? You're watching a story, you're watching a soap opera. I don't mind that, and it's exciting. I can't watch it now because none of this shit that's happening appeals to me. It all feels like it's for kids. I feel like when I was a kid, it wasn't meant for kids. Like when I was in high school, when me and Dano were watching wrestling, like the NWO days, Austin, chicks showing their breasts, beating up your boss, fucking Triple H dressing up as Kane and then trying to rape a corpse in a casket. Like, that shit was crazy. You know what I mean? That shit was insane. That's
wild.
Yeah, DX, it was basically street gangs going at it. Fucking the NWO shows up. They were protected by the real Hells Angels that showed up at that pay-per-view. Yeah, the real Hells Angels were there. Like, there was some craziness, you know what I mean, back in the day. Now it's fucking, I don't understand it. Now, like, I've sometimes I'll catch on TV, like, you're going and I'll watch for like 2 minutes, and then it's normally girls yelling at each other. There's a lot of girls yelling at each other now. What is this? Like, it's just weird. It doesn't feel like real. It feels like they know it's fake. They know it's a gimmick.
Like
back in the day, they used to, like watching a bad movie. Back in the day, they used to believe it. They used to act, you know what I mean? Like it was really happening. When they were arguing, you felt like, okay, they're not, during the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Now it just feels like they know it's stupid. Yeah. Anyways, that's just how I feel. AEW is great for that, Gabe says. Great for which part? I watched a bit of AEW when it first started.
You want to start our own wrestling federation?
No. You should talk to Dano and Alex.
Oh, my God.
They love wrestling. They'd be good at that. Dano and Alex actually both had dreams of becoming wrestlers.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dano hurt his back, though, and then he stopped fucking around, like doing anything like that, because he got hit by a car, actually right outside of this building.
Oh, shit.
Where we were in high school. And which is funny, yeah, right outside of this building. And Alex, he has a fucking family, so he gave up on that dream. But they wanted to become wrestlers, yeah. Pro wrestlers.
That's a lot of hard work, huh? Like the travel is insane, I heard.
Hard work, dude, hard work getting into that business.
Yeah.
You know how many people around the world want to be in the WWE, for example? You know how many people they have on the roster that actually perform on a weekly basis or whatever? It's super difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
No, it's very, all that shit is very difficult. There's a lot of training involved. And imagine if you're really, really good, but you're a terrible actor. That hurts you too. Because they're like, fuck, we like watching him, but we can't put him behind the mic.
Yeah.
I will beat you up, Steven. Oh shit. I mean, fuck, what's his name?
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, something like that. Like he just panics. Line. Bro, this is live. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, so you need both of that shit. Let's see. Any update on Poseidon's booty swinging? Booty swing. Oh, he means the swingers. Well, let's see. 2 times calls and MD. 2 Cialis and MDMA is unsafe. Consult a doctor. Listen, Gapes, you mind your fucking business, all right? We already consulted a doctor of love, all right?
Are you trying to assassinate me, bro?
Yes. No, he's not taking 2 Cialis. We've discussed this. I told him, because I already received messages about that, he's taking half a Cialis and MDMA. However, the MDMA, we're doing it next week. He's going to do a trial run with his chaperone of that night. They're going to do a trial run where he's going to, just to see, because she wants to be sure that if he takes it, he doesn't freak out and do something stupid. Yeah. So she's going to test him out first one night. And then if that's okay and he doesn't kill anyone, then I think the week after something.
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about
she is.
Oh. Well, I'm more worried about me getting all sensitive and shit like I did last time.
I highly recommend Dark Side of the Ring. Oh, dude, Gapes, I've watched a lot of the Dark Side of the Ring documentaries. Some of them are pretty cool. And Jericho, the season that I was watching, was narrating it.
Interesting.
Yeah, they they talk about Chris Benoit. You know Chris Benoit?
Yeah, what happened with his family?
Yeah. You know what he did, right?
Yeah, they went to Disneyland.
That's not what he did. You know what he did?
No, I know, bro. I'm just busting balls.
Dr. Filth is like, thank God. He goes, 2 Cialis was not a good idea. May have killed Poseidon.
Yeah, that's a heart attack, right?
Imagine your dick explodes. So
no, it's a heart attack. Your heart explodes, actually.
So, yeah. Do you know what Chris Benoit did?
Yeah, he killed his family and then killed himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
But his family was?
Gay.
Jesus Christ. No, I meant like, what was it? Like it was his wife and 2 kids, no?
Yeah, wife and 2 kids, yes.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
so the documentary talked a bit about that, but didn't talk about everything. They didn't talk about whether he had good kids or not, which I think was relevant to the story. They didn't talk about that. Yeah. Imagine they did a documentary and they blamed the kids. The whole documentary is still like, wait, what? Yeah, he had some brain damage. He was taking some steroids and was fucking his head. However, this fucking kid.
Fucking little Philip over here.
Yeah, fucking little Philip. Would never go to bed on time. Would drop his cereal consistently. It's like, who wrote this documentary? I kind of always had an issue with how they erased him from the WWE. Because regardless of what he did outside of the ring, and we know that he didn't, they're saying that the reason why is because of all the shots he got on the head, right? Like his brain was fucked up, and because of the pills he was taking, right? So doesn't that mean that it wasn't like his character, like the person who he is? You know, the good guy that people loved? It wasn't him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since it was all those hits he took that fuck with his brain.
Well, boxers have the same issue, bro.
No, I'm just saying it was the painkillers and steroids that fucked him up. So doesn't like erasing him is kind of like you're saying this guy was a piece of shit the whole time, and this is what it came to. But all the people like Jericho, all the people who knew him, like this guy was a sweetheart. This is why it shocked all of us, because it clearly something was fucked up. And then when they checked his brain scans after, he was all like fucked up or whatever. So what I'm saying is, by erasing him, it's kind of like you're not blaming the chair shots, you're not blaming the head injuries, you're not blaming the steroids, the painkillers.
Yeah.
You're blaming his character, like character as a person.
No.
No?
No, I get it. You're right. Because if he was really a bad person,
he would have killed his wife and kids, which is what he did.
And stayed alive.
No. Yes, he was fucked in the head. I'm just saying, like... Yeah.
But also, there would have been proof of him being a fucked up person before that. Don't you find? Why would somebody...
No, that's what they're saying. They're saying that he was a good, calm guy. He was a... That's why, he was... Yeah, PP says, Chris Benoit was my idol when I was young. Dude, he was the idol of a lot of... Dano loved him.
Really?
Yeah. Because my first name is Benoit, and it's the only reason why some Anglo could say my name correctly. Yeah, he taught people how to say Benoit properly, not Benoit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Benoit.
CTE is very common. You should see in the NFL the players who have committed suicide because of it. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So like the players that have those head injuries in the NFL and then they commit suicide or they have these problems, you know that it's not that they had an underlying psychological issue their whole life, right? Mm. So I'm just saying, when WWE did that, I felt like it was kind of a shitty thing.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't... it wasn't a guy that was a bad fucking guy for years that you're like, I want to get rid of him. It was a guy that was good to people.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why he offed his kids? Because they kept calling him Benoit? Chris Benoit.
What would his kids call him?
Okay, that was a shit joke. That was a garbage joke.
Owen Hart, that was insane. That small clamp was intellectually insulting. In the ring, well, he died in the ring, but I think he landed on the turnbuckle first. No, he landed on turnbuckle and then fell out of the ring, I think, if I remember. He was coming, you know about Owen Hart? It was flying in from the ceiling, basically, in the arena. He had a thing, but it just broke off the rope right away when he was on top. It just broke off. He fell all that from the ceiling of the arena, hit his head on the turnbuckle, and died instantly.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And that was not his fault, obviously. That was, I mean, he was scared to do it, too. That's what sucks.
Yeah. Oof.
So, you see, that's the thing that I feel like you could sue. I mean, whoever was responsible, whether it was the team that designed that shit, they clearly fucked up, or McMahon, or whoever the fuck's behind that you should sue. That's crazy. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, but the Benoit thing, cutting him out completely, I always wonder about that. I always had an issue with just the fact that, what he did was shitty, but especially when we looked at after the reason why he did it should be more of a cause for awareness for people to be careful, wrestlers with the head injuries, with painkillers and steroids. You know, that's what it should have been, a cautionary tale instead of, oh, fuck, this guy's an asshole, erase him.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too forgiving with this guy. I don't know.
I don't know.
Confirm a concussion can help. I had too many already. God damn.
Well, boxers have the same issue, right? Where... Oh, okay. You were waiting for me to... I wasn't sure if you were listening or not.
Jesus Christ. Did you have a fucking head? Boxers are this... Jeez.
But no, even amateur boxers, they have
everyone,
the same issue.
Dude, head injuries. You ever blacked out? You ever hit your head so hard you black out?
Well, me, I always have this issue. I think it started back in high school, where as soon as I'd get even the lightest of smacks, I'd black out. And then I could be very violent. And then I don't even remember what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the last time I got into a fight, I got smacked. This was in high school when I was 17, and I blacked out. And apparently I beat the shit out of the kid. But when I came to, I had blood on my hands.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm talking about, did you ever get a head injury where you blacked out? What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about okay, never mind.
Anyway, we weren't talking about Poseidon's bullshit moment. I've only lost consciousness. Like, I've only hit my head once. And it was in elementary school. We were playing dodgeball outside, in the concrete where it was. Like, it's all concrete in Socrati. There's no grass. Yeah. And the other team had the ball, and you're going to shoot on us. And I was, you're running backwards. And some fucking idiot behind me went on the floor, like to hide from the ball, I guess.
Oh, shit.
And I don't remember tripping over him. I just remember looking straight and then black.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then I remember opening my eyes and I was on the ground. Everyone was on top of me. And then there was, blood coming out of the back of my head. And I went to the hospital. And at first I was nervous because I got up. I didn't know what happened. I go, what the fuck? Like, it's weird. It's like I woke up at school outside. And then they picked me up and I'm like, is my head okay? Like, and I put my hand back and I felt it was moist,
Yeah.
And there was blood. And I started to fucking panic. I thought maybe my head opened or some shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was scary, but it didn't open. It's just, it bled, but they took me to the hospital. They said I was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only time that's ever happened was, I must have been 5 or 4. I was playing in the old apartment. I was pretending to be Batman. And what happened, my younger brother and the middle brother was still a baby. And you know those toys? They're like a bar, and then there's legs. And there's like toys under, and the baby lies down and plays with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was jumping on the couch and shit. And I tried to use that as a support. So I kind of I did a weird jump and I fell.
On your head?
On my head.
And then you blacked out?
I blacked out. And then I remember waking up and my mother screaming. And I had all those toys on me and everything. And she's like, what did you do? You broke everything. And I broke the set.
Obviously.
You know what I mean? And she was screaming at me like, what? I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember. I was just confused.
So this guy comes here, breaks all toys, and then takes a nap. What a piece of shit.
But I had really hit my head because I was pretending. I think I was pretending either Batman or Spider-Man. I don't remember. I was a kid,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember.
I think I jumped off the balcony once. Yeah, that's because I have 2 scar stitches.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see. on my forehead. Anyways, one is over the eyebrow, and the other one is on the forehead. The forehead one is when I was a kid. I think it was when I jumped off the balcony. And the other one, eyebrow, is arts class in my first year in high school. I got into a fight with this kid, and I fucking, like a dummy, I was winning the fight in arts class. And then when I went to walk away, I tripped and I hit the desk, the big desk. So then when I went, they brought us to the principal's office. The principal was like, he's like, he beat me up and none of this. He's like, he beat you up? And then he's like, if you beat the shit out of him, why are you bleeding? Why are you? I go, when I went to leave, I fell and I hit my head on the desk. And he's like, what? He goes,
that's funny.
Yeah, because the guy's complaining, but I had more damage than him because it was all open. My eyebrow was split in two. He's like, but he says you beat him up. Why do you have a thing? I tripped on myself and I hit the desk.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. I have a scar on the bone of my thumb. It was I got it the funniest way.
Shoving your thumb up your ass?
No, God damn you. You know those Caprice rolls? We would pretend they were cigars.
Oh yeah, the chocolate.
The chocolate stuff. Yeah. So there was one left.
Oh, you put your hand in, you cut yourself.
And no. So there was one left, and me and my girlfriend at the time, I was 19, I think, we were fighting about who's gonna get the last one, right? So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get it. I shoved my hand, but she yanked the container, and on the inside of the container has like the edge is like it's not sharp, but
it's kind of sharp. Yeah, it could be sharp.
She yanks it and left this huge gash on my thumb. So I have a cut on my thumb because I'm a fat fuck.
Yeah. You also a terrible date. I would have never done that. I would have been like, you can have the last one. You're like, fuck you, I'm going to get the last one.
Me and my girlfriend were dating for a while now, and like we would...
I still would have given her the last one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I still do now. I wouldn't do... That's insane, bro. She's not your boy. You're not going to steal the thing from her. Just give it to her. What an asshole.
Well, I think
there are many reasons on why that relationship didn't work out. There are layers to that one.
Literally layers.
Yeah.
I used to be 330 pounds though.
What does that have to do with anything?
Fuck.
I know. I've met you before. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I used to be fat. Yeah, well, still fat, just less fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I've lost 70 pounds, I think, in like a year and a half.
I'm 260 now, so I've lost what? 70 pounds? No. 40, 30. Yeah, 70 pounds.
Since when?
Since years ago. Like I was 330 at the age of 21.
Yeah, but that's 9 years later. Like
6 years later. But still, it's progress. No, I'm most proud now that
so
I'm
you
260.
go on an average of 10 pounds a year that you can lose? I mean, it's better than gaining it, but Jesus Christ, bro, make some effort.
No, but I'm most proud now that I was 290 pre-pandemic, and I've lost 30. I'm 260 now, so I've lost 30 pounds.
Post-pandemic, prepubescent. I hear you.
Pre-pandemic, I mean. Sorry, not post-pandemic.
Well, no, post-pandemic is now.
No, pre-pandemic, I was 290. Now I'm 260.
And prepubescent, you were?
I don't remember. But I remember at 14 years old or 14 or 15 going to sign up for boxing classes, and the trainer freaking out, weighing me. I was like,
this girl's very fat.
And I was like 250, 260. But for a 15-year-old kid,
that's a lot.
That's 5'8", bro. That's heavy, bro.
Was he freaking out, the guy?
Yeah, the guy was like, bro, you are that's obese. I was an obese kid, bro.
I'm gonna ask you just one question. What do you eat? All of it?
Well, I've told you.
Excuse me.
I tell you what I used to do with the Pillsbury cookies.
Yeah.
Cookie dough. I used to make one giant cookie. I would just put it in the pan, spread it all over the whole roll, and I would eat.
Not really a cookie, but you just at that point you're just cooking the entire batch of dough and just eating it.
Basically.
Yeah, all that sugar.
Yeah.
I used to have friends in high school that would eat the entire sleeves of like the Chips Ahoy bags. They would put them in a big salad bowl, fill it with milk, throw them in there, and just eat it like cereal.
Yeah. Well, I used to the way I would eat the rows of cookies was I'd grab half the row, put it in my mouth, eat it, finish eating it, grab the other half, and shove it in like that. I wouldn't take my time, one cookie at a time.
An entire half, like 6 cookies, just in your mouth,
like that.
Jesus Christ, that's a bit much.
Yeah. And Legacy has witnessed this. You can.
Oh no, I've seen you put down some shit you shouldn't be putting down, so I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That'll kill you, man. Fuck, I did that too. Love me some pan cookies. Tobias did the same thing. Put the whole thing in the pan. Yeah. At that point, it's not a cookie anymore.
Well, it is. Just a giant cookie.
Was it a circle?
Yeah. Well, it was a circular pan, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was just one giant
You're just
cookie.
eating a big clock.
I don't know why that was funny to me, yeah.
Oh, Chantal's in the chat saying she loves us and she's going to see us on Monday. It's true. Tomorrow's 2-drink minimum live at the Bordel. Get your tickets at suzecoute.ca. And they're sold by tables. So grab a friend and get a table. If you're not sure if you want to come alone, you're not going to buy a table, head over to the Discord. Because on the Discord, they will give you tables, right? Let me see. Basically what they do, they'll give you advice on who to sit with. So certain people have tables already. They got free seats. You fucking buy a seat with them. Bam, you're sitting with like-minded fucking waterheads. That's it. First episode of Suzekut was something too. Oh yeah, first episode of Suzekut that you did, if you remember, you just had those plates of food in front of you.
Oh yeah, it's true.
You remember that shit?
I can't eat like that anymore.
No, me neither.
I think it's because we've done the intermittent fasting.
Yeah, now I can't. I hurt my stomach. I always feel like shit if I eat too much.
Yeah, now I have 2 slices of pizza and I feel like a giant piece of garbage.
Yeah, Filippo, he kept eating throughout that podcast, but he told me after it was 2 reasons. One, obviously he likes food, but the main thing is he was nervous, and it was a way to, focus on food instead of talking because he was very nervous about being on there and in French and all that. So it made him feel comfortable.
Help me cope. Actually, I think that's the main reason I'm fat.
Well, the main reason for eating is because you enjoy it, right? So it's a coping mechanism.
Well, I enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Like something bad would happen. And I'd be like, fuck. So I need to find joy in something. So because I enjoy eating so much, I would overdo it.
Me, it had nothing to do with things going bad. I just loved eating. No. And I was completely unaware as a child, like of the, calories, all that. I didn't know. You know what I mean? We didn't know of how it works. Like now, if I look back at the shit I would eat, insane, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. How the fuck do I not have diabetes?
Seriously. Me too.
Yeah.
But I remember going through phases as a kid where I was super depressed and I would just eat. That's all I would do.
Yeah, me, it's different. If I get depressed, I can't eat. I lose my appetite.
Me, when I get depressed, that's how I know I'm depressed. That's my giveaway sign.
You start eating?
I just want to eat everything.
But you're always eating, so that's it's hard to tell.
You don't understand. Meaning like specifically sweets. If I really shove my face into sweets, I'll know that I'm upset or I'm depressed or something. Now as an adult, but as a kid, I didn't know this. As a kid, I would just eat sweets, all kinds. But I've realized looking back now that I was fucking depressed.
It's funny how everyone does things for different reasons. Yeah. Like me, it's not like I like to eat when I'm happy. Then I'll eat a lot. If I'm not feeling well, I don't want to eat. If I'm depressed, if I'm sad, I can't eat. I have no appetite. Which is the opposite. Same thing with stand-up. People are like, oh, you do stand-up because you're depressed and you want, because like Robin Williams, everybody, they kill themselves. Yeah. Me, it's the complete furthest thing from the truth.
Everyone's different.
Everyone's different. Me, it's because I like to laugh. I like to, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding suicidal thoughts. It's just, I'm just doing what I do now, just shooting the shit, talking. But I do it on stage, make people laugh. If you're laughing, it makes me want to laugh, and that's what it is. But everyone's for different reasons, But it's interesting to hear people give their version of it. Like you get depressed, you want to eat. Me,
specifically sweets.
I can't bring myself to eating if I'm depressed.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, immigrant parents force feed us. That's fucking true too. The whole you got to finish your plate thing because there's kids in Africa that don't eat.
Yeah, but that was healthy food.
No.
My mother would force feed me healthy food.
What's healthy food?
Like the soup she would make, the soups.
All you would eat was soup with your mom?
No, the soups.
Your mom would force feed you anything she would make, not just the healthy stuff.
No, like yamista. No, she would try to force feed me those first. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
you're not understanding what she's saying. She's not saying she forced you to eat healthy stuff. She's saying anytime your mom makes something as an immigrant parent, when they give you a plate, they expect you to finish it.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what she's saying. But it's not always good. You don't have to. Sometimes you don't have to finish the plate. Like you're stuffed.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because then you get used to just eating for the motion of I gotta finish this. But it's okay to stop eating. Like when you come over to my house, you just eat everything. You finish. You get it before you even think. And then a lot of times you're like, oh fuck, my stomach hurts, bro. I ate too much.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Because you've been doing that since you were a kid. It's in front of you. You have to consume the whole thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Eat what you want to eat. Eat whatever, eat calm and whatever makes you feel stuffed and good, and then you're done.
Yeah.
But you, anything I put in front of you, you'll eat. I'm gonna put a tire in front of you one day. That shit's gone.
You know what I've noticed? I'm like that with sex also. Like, so if I'm feeling down or whatever, I have a lot of stuff on my mind. I won't be able to, like, you know, my erections won't last as long. I won't be able to focus.
If you're stressed and you're feeling down on yourself, yeah, no shit. You're not. I love how you think you're like in the morning when I wake up. Sometimes the sun is coming up. A lot of times, actually, the sun comes up in the morning.
I didn't know it worked like this.
But yeah, of course, it's all psychological, bro. If you're stressed, if you're not feeling well, that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
If you're anxious, it's like anything else.
Oh, fuck. I thought I had issues then. I didn't know it was a normal thing. I thought dudes could, even if they're sad or down, could just get hard.
Well, it depends how sad you are. I don't mean if you just saw Lassie and you got sad. I don't think that's going to affect your erection.
No, obviously not.
But you fucking doofus.
Like you just got laid off type of thing.
Yeah, obviously you're going to be affected from it, obviously, because your head's not going to be in the right place.
Yeah,
They will not communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm normal. Okay, I thought
you're not normal. Don't jump. Don't jump to stupid conclusions that aren't real. That is the furthest thing from the truth, sir.
That's funny.
We just identified one of the issues with your erections. That's it. It does not mean you're normal.
No, but I always thought I was fucked up because of that, you know?
No.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So the reason why you had trouble with your erections are, number one, you're stressed. Number two, because you're forcing them around women normally. That you just feel uncomfortable.
Fucking guy, bro. I was waiting for it, bro. This whole live stream, you haven't said. I think you said the one gay joke, and usually
I wanted to wait for the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna call him out for being gay soon.
I was waiting for it. I was like, "Where is it?" I let my guard down.
The second you let your guard down, right away, me and the gay lobby, we entered.
Oh, fucking guy. Oh, you know what made me laugh? I saw a meme. It was, the movie Home Alone. I don't remember which one it was, but Donald Trump was in one of them.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Escape from New York.
Yeah. It was so funny. It said Donald Trump at a Jeffrey Epstein party, circa whatever 1990 something. They wrote something stupid. It made me laugh.
That's funny. Sweet Chick is in the chat, but late. Comes right before we end the goddamn show.
Shit.
Goddamn it! Don't worry, it was a good episode. You can watch that one back.
Yeah,
I love the first two Home Alones.
I remember watching them as a kid, but I don't remember them that well.
Oh, I've seen them an insane amount of times. First of all, I watched them at least once a year during the Christmas times.
Yeah. Which one was the one with the Christmas? It was two.
They're both Christmas movies.
But there was a third one too, no?
They're all about Christmas.
Oh, they're all. Wasn't there one with a kid that? Oh no, that was Richie Rich. No.
The Kyoto roller coaster.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Home Alone.
Hold on, my memories are fucked.
The Christmas movies, bro. People.
They're all Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I thought one of them was a Christmas movie.
No, the Christmas movies. Where's
the one where on the TV, you filthy animal? Which one is that one?
The first one.
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Well, that's the one with the robbers too, right?
Yeah, they're all about robbers.
No, but the two crazy, the tall one and the short one.
They're in the Wet Bandits. They're in the first and the second one. Joe Pesci is one of them.
Oh wait, it's all a continuation? I thought they were only one movie.
No, 1 and 2 are a continuation, you fucking retard.
What about 3? What's 3?
3 is some other fucking shitty kid. No, nobody likes 3. Okay, we pretend that never happened. The first 2 Home Alones are the real Home Alones.
Have to rewatch them.
How did you not know Home Alone was a Christmas movie? What did you think? It was Halloween with a Christmas tree?
No, I thought one of them was a Christmas movie.
They're both about Christmas trees. Even the second one, the way that he finally finds his parents, his mom, she knows, he's going to go to the biggest Christmas tree. I think it's at 30 Rock, where the fuck it is in New York.
I remember that.
It goes there, yeah. They're both Christmas. I
just remember the robbers getting destroyed.
Yeah. That was their holiday gifts.
Yeah.
How did you not know it's Home Alone? It's like a...
Because I've watched it as a kid. It's like a distant
memory. But that's something that that's just a common thing in North America. Like, Home Alone, it's a Christmas thing. And during Christmas, it's on everywhere because it's a Christmas movie. Like the movie Halloween?
Yeah.
That's about Halloween.
Yeah.
Normally people watch that around Halloween.
Oh, really?
You thought it was a Thanksgiving movie or some shit?
No, but I mean, like, I could watch it any time of the year.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's a Halloween. You go watch Home Alone right now if you want.
Yeah.
No one's going to stop you. I'm just saying it's a Christmas themed movie. It's about Christmas.
But why do people watch it strictly during Christmas?
Because it's a Christmas themed movie. Why do people drink eggnog during Christmas? It's a Christmas themed drink, right? Why do you put up a Christmas tree during Christmas? Why do you have lights on during Christmas?
Yeah, that's
the Christmassy things.
That's true. That's true.
Fucking retard. Olga says, let's watch it during Christmas on the movie nights. Yeah, we go watch it during Christmas. I love Home Alone. I could rewatch those over, but I like watching them around Christmas. Makes me feel good.
Oh, I'm
a big Christmas movie guy.
Someone had recommended Kill Bill and another one. I forgot to tell you.
You know what, man? I didn't hate Kill Bill, but as far as Tarantino goes, not a big fan of Kill Bill.
Or Mars Attack.
That wasn't Tarantino, but Kill Bill, I've never been that big of a fan of.
I loved both of them.
Yeah?
I loved them. I don't know why I liked them.
I didn't hate them, but I was just like, meh, it's okay.
I liked them a lot.
A lot of blood.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't because of the blood. I just thought the action was pretty cool.
That was super cool.
Like there's a scene where she's on a motorcycle. That's super dope. There's a scene where...
Wait, did you say there's a scene where she's on a motorcycle? That's super
cool.
dope.
Yeah.
Just because she's on the motorcycle?
Yeah.
You've never seen people on motorcycles?
I have. But there's something about a chick on a motorcycle that I really
You've
like.
never seen a woman on a motorcycle?
I have. But I'm saying I really like it.
That's what made the movie for you. She was on a motorcycle. That's
the only thing that made it for me.
There's heads being cut off. There's Yakuza people. But you saw a woman riding a fucking motorcycle and you're like, this is Academy Award winning shit here.
I don't know why, but I find women on a motorcycle is a very big turn on for me.
You like it when they can get away. I like your style. You just see a woman riding off in the sunset and you're like, challenge accepted. Get the Escalade. Let's go.
That's funny.
You're welcome. Poseidon, if the good people of the interwebs want to follow you, where are they going to follow you?
The Poseidon 69.
The Poseidon 69 on Twitter and Instagram. He's mostly on Instagram, though. He Instagram stories his life a lot and a lot of memes. PantelsComedy.com. Follow my stuff. If you want exclusive content, you head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you get all kinds of exclusive shit. You can win shirts. We're giving out keychains for yearly subscribers. All kinds of fun shit is happening over there. So patreon.com/Pantelis. 2 drink minimum. The number one podcast on the fucking planet, as far as I'm concerned, goes live every Monday night now, 10 p.m. at the Bordel. You can actually watch us live. You can watch us on YouTube, and you can get tickets on suzaku.ca, and it'll give you entry into the Bordel, and you can watch us there. Poseidon's 3 feet away from you. You could smell him. It's a great time.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Except for anyone sitting on his side. It's not a good time. Very rapey vibes that he's giving off. But anyways, head over those places, get the tickets at suzaku.ca. Thank you guys for being here on another Sunday. I believe we had a fun time together. I love doing these lives, which, if you remember correctly, started 2 years ago as a test to see if we can actually stream live. And then it turned into a real thing. And we never even gave a title. We just called it Pantelis Live, made up a logo, and we just called it that. We kept it. Who cares? It works. So I can't wait to win a shirt. Amelie says, keep waiting. Keep fucking waiting. You might win a shirt this month. You don't know. I haven't given up all the shirts this month. I still have shirts to give this month. Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Huh?
Why are you laughing?
What are you talking about?
You gave me a weird look.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
Do you have some insight on possible winners? Are you trying to give away too much information? Don't ruin surprises. Don't be that kid at Christmas to ruin surprises. Don't be that kid. So thank you guys for checking that out. Remember, 2 drink minimum goes live tomorrow. Come check us out. And if you haven't gotten your tickets already, head over to the Discord, the funnest place on the goddamn planet. Talk to the people there. Get on one of those tables. Poseidon, any famous last words?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's something, I guess.